Hi guys, I know it's been a minute. I know y'all wonder where I've been, but I am here. Happy Sunday, everyone. Come in. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Um, Not gonna be here long, but I do wanna come here on here and talk for a few minutes on the two stories that I want to talk about because I feel like this one story caught my eye and another story it's just something that's happening around here in my area that I felt like you just don't do that to the people. And so we're going to talk about it. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. um, I will give you guys a little bit of something. Hey Kendra, how are you? I do want to talk about this before I say. I know a lot of people wonder why some of my Takia Beverly videos I turn the comments off on. The reason why I turn the comments off on my Takia Beverly videos, hey Positive, how are you? Is because I don't feel like going back and forth with people that really don't understand and they just want to bicker and bicker and bicker and bicker. I don't have time for all that. I've said what I said, and that's it. That's just as simple as that. I said what I said, and that's it. This is Monica News and Views, and I give my view on it. I do want to say today that I'm good, Kendra. Thank you for asking. Um, I do want to say, guys, that on Facebook today, someone did post a picture of someone from the okay, and someone from the Justice for Jariah page. I think this was what was told to me was the biological's mother. Um, she, hey Shar, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing today? The biological mother, her name is Lolita. Whatever her name. She Lolita, whatever her name. She had posted a picture of Miss Audrey's Takia's brother. He is disabled, and um, they basically put a picture out on him on Facebook from this fake page, mocking him and his disability. One thing you don't do, you low life ass people. Excuse my language. What I'm about to say, Lord. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. I'm working on my cuss. Is you don't put your mouth on other people's children. You don't do that, especially children like me. I have a special. He's not disabled, but he has special needs that has to be attended to. And just because a child, you don't put your mouth. Let me just keep it real. You don't put your mouth on other people's children. First of all, grow the hell up and stop disrespecting this young man because he is fighting for his sister's justice. But you want to be disrespectful. You don't disrespect people like that. You don't make a mockery of someone with a disability. You don't know what their struggles are. And this what's wrong with us black people. Just because you Takia got a new trial, and because they want to say you're gonna get your karma, you are gonna get your karma for lying, Deidreana. Yeah, we know that Jariah fell off the car, and you didn't see your baby. You didn't take your child. That baby fell and hit her head, and you didn't take that baby to get medical attention. And you're that negligent of you doing that crap. You are the cause of your child's death, and I mean that. But Lolita, well, Lone, don't you put your mouth on God's children. God gonna whoop you for real. Don't put your mouth on someone else's child. You're not raising them. especially a disabled child. Now I'm just gonna say that right there. Now don't, child, like I said, it's sad for people to act like they have no kind of self-respect or no kind of dignity, no kind of morals or values. They just go over the limit and just do disrespectful stuff, but don't want disrespectful things to happen to them. They don't want nobody to disrespect them, but you want to disrespect other people. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't. And that's the truth. It does not work like that. You can't say that I'm standing for justice. I want justice for a child when you're sitting here putting your mouth on someone else's disabled child just because you're mad because Taki is getting a new trial and some of y'all gonna be exposed for the liars and manipulators that you are. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. But anyway, y'all, I do want to say that. I do want to say that. But thank you guys so much for coming in. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. But yeah, let's continue to pray for these evil-minded people. But God gonna whoop you. Anyway, y'all, before I get into my main story and the main topic that I do want to talk about, y'all. Okay, so I know y'all want to like the two subjects that I'm talking about today is about this deadly love affair and about this young lady named Nicole Jones that lost her life, that almost lost her life with 17 bullet holes. With child, we're gonna talk about this at the end, but first we're gonna talk about what I want to know what you guys really think of this. Okay, recently, guys, in my area, it was this pastor. He has, hey Trisha, how are you? He has moved to Texas. He had a nice size young generation of children, young adults that were coming to his church. He had a large following. He was giving away gas and stuff like that. Well, he has recently moved to Texas and didn't tell his people. Let me say, he tell his congregation. His congregation is made up of the younger generation of people, like in their late 30s and 20s. My age or younger, and this has made the key people that that has been out here in this world. They really looked up to him. They really, what it was. Let me just get to the point. What it was, back in 2018, they moved into a church. He said that they said, God said to, I'm good. Thank you. God said that they was gonna get a new church on another side of town. And he needed it's like I know at least 150, 200 people is coming to this church. And everybody needs to sow a seed of $1,200. And they was going to get this new church. Well, the years passed and they said, oh, we're not going to get a new church. We're just going to remodel the church that we are in. Well, COVID happened. PPP loan said that the pastor, it never was about the PPP loan. The pastor and his wife probably got together almost $1 million. Like he got like $300,000. The wife got about the same amount. So they basically together got like $300,000. So people was, he still was saying, sow a seed of this amount, sow a seed of that amount. And they said all of a sudden, like, ain't no more church. Like, no one was remodeling the building. No one was saying anything. And then all of a sudden, the pastor up and moved and told his congregation here in our town nothing. He just up and moved to Texas. And a lot of people are hurt behind this because they said that he took their money to supposedly remodel a church. The church ain't remodeled because they said that the people said they stopped working on it because hey, because hey, we we ain't been getting his payments, and so he done moved to Texas, and the congregation is very upset. A lot of people have like a lot of this girl that went live and exposed everything. She said that she's not gonna go back to church ever again. And my thing is, what do you guys feel about that? Like, how would you guys feel if you've been following under this leadership and he's saying God's gonna do this thing in your life, he's gonna bless you and he's gonna do this and you're gonna do that and he's going to I'm a prophet and I can profess this is going to happen. We're going to get this new building. Then all of a sudden we're going to get the remodeled building and all of a sudden you up and leave and tell us nothing. And then you sit up here, you delete our whole Facebook page. Hey, Christine, how are you? I'm just going to say this. When it comes to like some people say, I ain't going to, when they say that, they're not going to go to church no more, some people look like, man, I know they look like, man, I can't believe that God, people that say they love God and I know that say, and he a preacher and he scammed us out of our money. But let me just say this, seek the kingdom. Yes, you have to seek the kingdom of God and all his righteousness for yourself. Yes, you're supposed to dwell among the ones that have the same thoughts as you, but you have to dwell with you. You have to learn God for yourself. The church is just a building. The way you congregate is just a building, but God lives on the inside of you, and you have to get your own personal relationship with God. And the preacher that is preaching, he is just as human as you, and he has faults just like you. And we have to stop. I'm not preaching, I'm just keeping it real. We have to stop putting these preachers on a pedestal, and we have to recognize when we are being played by these false prophets. I'm just gonna call it like I see it, and y'all know if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But we got to, just because someone says we need $1,200, is you got this big congregation, you got over $200,000 from all these people, and there's no church, there is no church, there is no remodel. You just up and leave, and you think that that's okay. You don't give your people no explanation. You think that is okay. You think that this is how God is going to bless you. You done changed the name of your church to, went all the way to Texas and made a whole nother church. I know we all sin. I know we all sin, and I know I'm sipping on some, but it's the truth. I have to be careful. You have to be careful who say that they are prophet from God. And true, positive truth. Exactly. And that's why I say, I can only tell you what God has done for me. I can't tell you what God can do for you, but what God gonna do for you. But what I can tell you is God is about blessing his people. God is an awesome God. God, he will reign on the just and just as well as the unjust. But just then go to bed. But I would be totally pissed off if I have gave $1,200 towards, let's say, towards building another church or remodeling a church, and nothing happens. The church is just gone. It's non-existent anymore, and you done took your ass all the way to Texas. I would be truly pissed off. And that's true, and that is real. And then you have these people, like they said, he had these people like, oh, you can call me for anything, I'll do anything. Um, had these young people believing in him and believing in his ministry and believing everything. They were just holding on to his whole word because he was the shepherd, and I guess they said he was leading them into the right direction. That's why we can't put too much on man. We shouldn't put too much on man, because one thing about men, we all sin and we've all fall short of the glory of God. And that's, if I ain't never said nothing real, I'm saying something real right now. They should, because he's in Texas right now under a whole ministry. He got a whole YouTube page. He got a whole Instagram following and all that. And he got more views than all of us probably on here together. And he just started his page. Do you hear me? See, some of these false prophets or these people that say they sow this and they sow that, they know how to draw you in. They know how to draw the people in and to get them to think, oh, if I do this, I know God is going to bless me. It's okay sowing seeds and putting money towards ministry, because that's how the church go afloat, to give your tithes and your offering and things like that. But when you scamming, you scamming. Let me see. I'm gonna give you guys the name of the church in Texas. Hold on, y'all. The name of his church is Dream Big. This is what he called his church, is Dream Big Church in Houston, Texas. So if you're in Houston, Texas, don't go. The place is called Dream Big in Texas. I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't call out pastors and you shouldn't do people like this. You shouldn't expose the pastor like that. But when you scamming people and you done took these people money, man, it's a lot of people upset. It's a lot of people hurt. You can't hurt your people like that, because they'll fall back on you. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? What sometimes what you lose, you will get back tenfold of that. But the sad part about this situation is you took the money. It was never that, from what the girl was telling Facebook, it was never about the PPP loan. It was about, you left us, said that you were going to remodel a church, and you just vanished the whole church, not give us no explanation. Say that God, you could have gave some type of explanation why you decided to go to Houston, Texas. No, you are grown and you can make whatever decision you want to make when it comes to your church or what you want to do with your life. But when you have your flock, and that means the people in your church that is looking up to you, expecting you to give a word, and all you do is you move to Texas and you just demolish the church, and we don't hear nothing else from you. Do you know what that do to people? That makes people feel like they've been used. We was just there for temporary use until I found something better. Then I have no use for you guys no more, because now I'm dream big. So that means dream big means dream big money, in my opinion. Y'all, like, I'm just gonna be honest, like, you can't say that you want God to bless you and you want to be you called by God to speak truth, and you do your people the way that you do your people. I'm just gonna call it like I see. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You can't say you love God and mistreat your people that you see daily. It's in the Bible. I might not know all the words. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because my string y'all messing up. Hold on. That shit Sue. What part is it? True, 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 true. True, Christine. Lala said should pop up and protest something, but I know there's a lot of people that said that they're not saying anything, they're not speaking out, but it's a lot of people. That one girl, she spoke out because she said it just the church just vanished and he didn't give no explanation. He could have said, "Well, y'all, God called me to move into another location where I feel like my ministry can." I can use my ministry in another way. You just up and vanished on the people. You can't do people like that. You know? Yes, he did. Yes, Christine. Okay, Christine. We're glad you're doing better. Man, I hope you get some rest, cause child, I was dealing with some craziness Friday, but that's okay. I'm gonna let God handle that too. Hey, Cooking with Q. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? How you doing, Cooking with Q? But I do want to say, y'all, be careful in who you who you follow behind in your leadership. Make sure that they are following Christ and not following money. It's a difference. Like my the church that I attend, man, like, yes, my pastor is a white man, but he is the funniest. Why he has some of the greatest quotes. He has the greatest spirit, and the love of God that he has, you feel it. And you can't find better leadership in that. And he don't care who worships in the church. He just wants somebody's life to be saved. He wants someone to not go to heaven. He wants someone to follow Christ. You want them kind of people, not dream big. Dream big is basically saying get some money. In my opinion, dream big and get some money. That's what it means to me. You know? Exactly. Exactly. Well, that's good, Q. All he does say that this new organization that he got, Dream Big, is a non-profit organization. But I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna be real about this. We have to stop putting these ministers, these pastors, the Pope, president, and everybody on this pedestal. And we have to just see it for what it is. They are human, just like us. And they will fail us. They will. And that's why we have to get our own personal relationship with God. We have to do our own things. Because when you sitting up here putting all your hopes and dreams in other people, they will fail you. And that's just this is what I know. Yes, it is. Like, what's this one that I follow? His name is Marcus somebody. He on Marcus Gill, and all he talk about is money, money, money. If you sow a seed of $20 today, God will bless you with this, that. I will pray for you if you. I never thought they. I never thought. I'm gonna be. Let me just be real. I never thought I had to pay for prayer. Prayer is free. Don't you get on your knees and pray? Why I have to pray for you to pray for me? Why I got to pay for you to pray for me? Make it make sense. I don't get that. I don't get like, oh, if you don't sow this seed, God ain't gonna bless you. God gonna bless you. He blesses the just as well as the unjust. Trust me, if you get down on your knees and ask God for whatever you want in this world and have the faith, that mustard seed faith that that we speak about in the Bible, that is spoken about in the Bible. You ask and that you will receive. When you ask God to reveal things to you in your life, that's true. That's true. Like I'm gonna be honest. When you ask God to reveal things to you in life, it's up to you to get that revelation and seek it, and you shall find it. And then you take whatever lesson it is from behind it and you apply it and let it change you, develop you, or make you over. I'm not paying no $8.88 for somebody to pray over me. Prayer is free. Just prayer is free, child. Prayer is free. Just like the air we breathe is free. It is. But you know what I'm saying? When you like basically Lord, leave Larry Reed out of this. That um, but yeah, I follow Larry Reed and he be praying and doing all the things he do. But um, I do want to say this, like the people that was basically who he who was following him, I can truly say they weren't us kind of people. They were the people that are really lost out here in this world, like the people that are real heavy on drugs, the people that were needed a God in their life for sure, or if they wouldn't change their ways, they they were going to have a short life. So they looked to him as, he was their leader to help them, their pastor, the one that they can go to talk about the struggles that they have. And and to be honest, to know that your pastor prayed upon you for money and just and to demolish, leave the church. Yeah, just leave the church and give us nothing to say goodbye or nothing. Just say, well, I'm off to Texas. I done started a new church. Um, Forget all y'all. Yeah, you can watch the service online, but they said the church ain't never started back up since what? They went to church on Easter, and that was about it. So yeah, Trisha, you're right. You have to watch who you get to pray for you. I don't like me. I ask my mom for prayer. I ask my pastor for prayer, and I ask y'all to pray for me, the one with some good spirits. But I, if but the ones that are praying for my downfall, I ask the Lord to rebuke that in the name right now. I rebuke anybody that is praying for my downfall. Because when you pray for my downfall, you're gonna be praying, yours gonna be right behind mine. But you can't pray for someone's downfall. I'm just gonna keep it real. See, because one thing about me, you can't touch God's anointed. I ain't anointed, but I know God, and I know what God has done in my life, and God has continued to bless me and my children, and He has brought me a mighty long way. I still have struggles, and I still deal with certain things, but I can truly say this: if you're praying for my downfall, you're gonna be praying for a long time, because I refuse it and I rebuke it right now. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know we all have enemies in this world, but one thing about it, my enemies, I pray for that God blesses them and let them get their mind right. I don't pray for their downfalls. I don't. I pray. I pray that God blesses them and they will get their life and heart and mind and spirit together, because guess what? If not, they will be lost. And I don't have a lot of enemies, but it's a lot of people that dislike me because of, I have my ways and people have their ways. And I'm just gonna say this: I have no hate in my heart towards nobody, and I'm saying this now. So, yeah, but I did want to come on here and get y'all opinions on that, and we're gonna switch gears in a second. But we do have to be careful, and I just want to say this: we do. Amen, amen, la la. But I do want to say, I do want to say this. Um, and I do want to say this. The reason why I'm saying this because I want everybody to be aware that it's people out here that can take advantage of you and take advantage of your kindness, and we can't be naive when it comes to God's word. And that means is God ain't gonna bless if God is not. God is an awesome God, and He's not gonna bless no mess. And you ain't gotta pay nobody for Him to bless you. He's gonna bless you automatically for who you are. That's how you receive your blessings. Giving when you can, not give until you're broke. And be aware of these people that say, "Oh, I am a prophet, and I profess this. If you give this, and I profess this, like God said this and God said that." Like this dude named Harold Turntine, that he said that God just don't talk to you every day, all day. He doesn't, but He will give you a word or some type of feeling, but He don't talk to you all day. But I do want to say that beware of these false prophets, people that's out here just to get the money. Then once they done got everything from the church and drain the church dry, then they up and leave you high and dry. Well, you know what, Ava, pray for them too. It's people that ain't never seen me before, probably hate me. But guess what? Does it stop God from loving you though? You said Clifflo Dollar. Child, that what they was saying. That was like, this is Clifflo Dollar. He ain't got no airplane yet, child. But it's probably coming. But I do want to say that sometimes these people, they get into the ministry not to save souls. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like these some people don't get into the ministry of saving souls and getting people closer to God and teaching people that God is the only way out. You know, getting a closer relationship to Him, so you won't live in eternal hell. And God is the way of everything. But I do want to say this though. Some of these people that get out of jail, they already know they can't get no real job. And some people, they ain't going to Bible college and none of that. They say God got a calling on their life, but really they know that that's just free money. They put in their pocket every month. Some pastors get paid like two, three, four, $5,000 a week, more than I make in a year, in a month. And y'all know I'm not lying. Yeah. So I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Get behind leadership. Get behind leadership that's for saving souls. And that you can feel their spirit. And you know, when you sit down in the church has a welcoming spirit. It don't matter if he black, it don't matter if he white, it don't matter if he Mexican, Japanese, whatever. Whatever you feel like is connecting to your spirit. That what matters. Good leadership. Yes, honey. Let me tell you something, Lala. And I hate to go back. I hate to go back, but I do. But I do want to say this. That's true, Lala. What Lala said is so true. Some people see your spirit and they see, I may have to change this title to just move, but some people see your spirit and they see what kind of person you are and how you carry yourself, and they wish the way you are fuck with their demons. I'm just gonna keep it real. They mess with their demons. They don't have that self-confidence that you have. They see the blessed God, the way God, who you are as a person. You got morals and values and things going for yourself. You know how to go out there and get it. And they still stuck where they at. And they wondering why you are who you are and why you're being blessed like that. Because you know why? You're keeping your eyes in your faith on God. You're doing what you need to do. You're treating people right. And you're doing halfway right. That's how you do get your blessing. But when you out here mistreating people, when you out here cussing people out and mistreating them just to and talking about them, slandering their name and keeping up drama for no unnecessary reason, and you think that you're gonna have goodness in your life, it's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep it real. Yes, they do. Positive. Yes, they do. And yeah, that's true, Trisha. Some people hate you because they ain't you. They ain't, they don't understand why you're blessed the way that you are. But they don't understand it. Some people don't understand you can have the same personal relationship with God, and you can have um the same things that you have. It's all about in your mindset. It's all about what you believe. It's all about how you carry yourself, how your relationship is with God and what you believe in. I've been where they say give 1,000 seed offering and God is gonna bless you double. Exactly. I'm child. I don't even have a. I'm gonna say this. Me and my friends at work, we was talking, and I told them the truth. I said the most I have ever put in church is $100, and I probably put some in next week. Usually I give 20. I'll give $20 or 40 or 20 to $100 in church. But when it comes to $500,000, I don't make that much I don't give that got that much kind of money. So why would I give $1,000 and then I'm sitting up here knowing that I need to get some food for me and my kids, and then I'm gonna have to go back to the church and ask the church to give me some money for groceries, give me money for my light bill. Mm-mm. I am a child. I don't mean to preach. I just I've been raised in the church all my life, and I want my kids. I'm trying to. I'm doing my best to raise my children in church all their life, so they'll know God and they'll know. You know, they'll never leave that part of them. They'll always have that because that was instilled in me. I want my children to know, with God, all things are possible, and with God, you know, not, having a personal relationship with God is so meaningful in your life. Trisha said not here. Jalen, go put a shirt on. Um, but Positive said, hey, exactly. Exactly. Like, dog child, she ain't going to bed. She done took look, y'all, she took a 3-hour nap before. She went to sleep at 7. And I woke her up because it was no, she went to sleep by 7. And I got her up and I had to take her a bath. And she been up ever since. She took about a 2-hour nap. Y'all pray for me. She ain't going to bed no time soon. So, um, but yes, guys, okay, guys, so let's switch gears right quick. I want you guys to hear this story. I'm gonna pull this young lady's picture up because I found her on YouTube. I'm gonna give a little snippet. Then I want you guys to hear her story. Um, because this affects. Well, go to bed, child. Mama be in there in a minute when I get ready to go. Her name is Nicole Jones, and I'm gonna pull her picture up, and then we're gonna listen to her story. I do want to say this is a pretty Lord have mercy. This is a sad story. I'm gonna share her picture. This is her. Hold on. This is her. If y'all can see her. And I want you guys to listen to her story, and what happened to her, and then we're gonna discuss it. The girl my boyfriend was cheating on me with came to my home and shot me. I hope I don't get no copyright. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to hold on, y'all. The girl my boyfriend was cheating on me with came to my home. The girl my boyfriend was cheating on me with came to my home and shot me. At the time, I was seeing this guy almost a year into our relationship. He began to be unfaithful. The girl my boyfriend was cheating on me with, she became a living nightmare. She would always come to my house when she knew me and him was together. He was just playing the middleman. He was telling her one thing, telling me one thing, and I just got fed up with it after a while. Me and him had kind of drifted apart. It was Halloween 2020. I had a party to go to at the end of the day. I had a nice, pretty costume. I picked up my best friend and we headed out to the party. I came home and I decided just to chill out on the couch and watch some television. And then I got a phone call from the girl. I answered and it was her in the bed with him. She had went through his phone that night and seen that me and him were together today prior. She was very upset. I said, you can have him. He's clearly there with you. Good luck. So I hung up the phone and she called me back. She said, I'll come shoot up your windows. I just wrote it off as fight talk. I started to get ready to go to bed. My boyfriend at the time, he had this old van, has this like loud motor. I hear the motor of his van, so I look out the windows and it was his van and I see someone in all black come out the car. I just immediately ran outside and as I'm walking up, I'm realizing it's the girl. I asked her, what was she doing here? She pulls out the gun and I just froze. I just knew she was going to kill me at that moment. She immediately just started shooting. The first 3 shots, she hit my stomach. It just felt like the wind got knocked out of my body. It felt like I was in a room of fire. I was face down on the ground and she still continuing to shoot me in my back and in my legs. And I'm just screaming for help. My neighbor on the top floor, I hear her scream out her window, stop, leave her alone. I called the police. She's just saying, die, die. And that moment, I just said, okay, Nicole, you gotta stop screaming. You have to play dead because she's not gonna leave until she thinks you're dead. Eventually, she ran off to the car. My neighbor, she was down like in 2 seconds. She started to hold my hand and I'm drenched in blood. I remember hearing the sirens coming. The ambulance, they rushed me off to the hospital. When I'm in the hospital, I can feel just 1,000 people surrounding me and they're counting. I'm not understanding what they're counting. I was put into a medically induced coma. I woke up 4 days later. I realized that they were counting my gunshot wounds. When I woke up, they told me that I had been shot 17 times. I got shot multiple times in my legs. I couldn't even feel them when I woke up. The first time seeing my mom after getting shot was on a tablet. I couldn't see her. It was big. I just remember her telling me, you fight, you be strong. Hold up, y'all. Bye. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know what happened. But I'm back. And thank you for the ones that stayed. Um, Child, I don't know what is going on. But can y'all see me? Y'all, I do not own the rights. I didn't own the rights to that, but I do want to give that disclaimer. I don't know. It was my life was getting good and then this happened. But um can y'all see me? And can y'all hear me? Yeah, I don't know what happened, but hey Aunt Nancy, how are you doing? Um so but anyway, I wanted y'all to finish hearing this out. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Can y'all finish it up? Hold on. Fight, you be strong, you're gonna live through this. They told me they're counting. I'm not understanding what they're counting. I was put into a medically induced coma. I woke up 4 days later and I realized that they were counting my gunshot wounds. When I woke up, they told me that I had been shot 17 times. I got shot multiple times in my legs. I couldn't even feel them when I woke up. The first time seeing my mom after getting shot was on a tablet. I couldn't see her. It was COVID. I just remember her telling me, you fight, you be strong, you're gonna live through this. They told me that I probably wouldn't be walking, but I was walking in rehab within 3 weeks. I do walk with a walker. I'm kind of slower than I used to be. I went through a deep depression after being shot, having suicidal thoughts every day. I lived through 17 bullets and I still didn't want to be here because the pain was just so unbearable. I didn't recognize myself anymore. Relying on people for transportation and to do things for me was just miserable. I do still have my days, but I'm dealing with it better. So the shooter was caught and currently awaiting trial. I was able to give the police her name while I was in the hospital, so they had her in custody within the next hour or so. She's been in county jail awaiting her trial. She actually stole my boyfriend van while he was asleep that night. He was very apologetic and he felt bad, but once he was assured that I was alive and well, he kind of went back to his old ways. I don't hate her. I went through a long process of why me? Why did this have to happen to me? It's my story, and I survived it. I just feel like guns are so unnecessary. It's so easy to get a gun off the street. I just want to help other people just to put the guns down and stop the violence. It's not worth it. This is my survivor story. What's yours? All right, so I got that from they are a group. This is her. I do want to pull her picture up. Um, Trisha said, "If they do." Child. This is Nicole. She said I was shot 17 times 5 months ago today. And this was April the 2nd. This was on my birthday. But God said different. So she is still in the pursuit of walking again. God is good. Let me tell y'all what God can do. He's doing it for her. And let me get an update on her. And now she is walking. She is walking without any support. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't God do it? That's what I'm saying. Um, like whoever that girl, I know Trisha. I just want to say, Nicole, God bless you and may God keep you. This is your test. That was a testimony. Do you hear me? dealing with a crazy person like that, they wanted this dude. I wish you know, I know she was like, man, you know what I'm saying? He was playing both sides. This dude was playing both sides. But he didn't know how, I bet you neither one of them, her or the dude, knew how extreme this girl would go to be with this dude. And that even means shooting her and getting her out the way. And sometimes if I have to kill somebody or hurt someone just so I can or continue to fight and continues to move and do things to move other women out the way. I don't need that damn dude. I don't. Excuse my language, ain't Nancy. I don't need that person because you shouldn't. These y'all men, I'm just gonna keep it real. If there's any men that's listening right now, y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop playing both sides because things like this can happen. Yes, that's one of the songs that's one of my favorite songs that we sing in church. What the enemy meant for evil, and he turned it for good. God turned that for good. Because that girl should have been dead and gone. But God turned it for her good, and she's still standing to tell the story. And guess what? This girl sitting in county jail for attempted murder, and that's what she should be. She needs to be sitting in a psychotic, getting her mind together too, because ain't no man worth killing another female for. And for anything, we both need to leave him alone. It's just not worth it. Y'all men need to stop. You need to stop trying to play over women the way that y'all do. You can't be a one-woman man. Because trust me, when your thing don't work no more, you ain't gonna be worth nothing to the ones that you were seeking. And the ones that you did dirty is the one that you want to continue to stand beside you. But you want to dog her out and mistreat her and playing both sides. I hate a nigga that I hate a dude that play both sides. You tell me one thing and then you tell another female, oh, it ain't like that. Well, it ain't like that when I cuss your ass out. It ain't like that when I leave you all the way the fuck alone. I'm not gonna put my life in jeopardy and lose my kids live their life without me over a dude. Ain't happening. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm got the cuss. Let me take it back. But need to stop that. I'm just saying, y'all men need to stop that. They really do. They need to stop. Because only thing you got to offer a woman is some sex. And then you got, what else do you have to offer? Because when your sex is played out and your thing don't work like the way you is used to work, then you're nothing. They have no use for you. Get you a woman that's gonna love you for you. Don't look at it and think, oh yeah, I got some good sex, yeah, baby. Oh, I'll do some things, and then after you do the things that you doing, that's all you're worth. No, you're worth. You don't deserve. We don't. You don't deserve nobody. And I'm telling myself that you don't deserve nobody that sit up here and question. They got to play you, another chick, and another chick. He ain't worth that. But you because he feel like he God's gift to you. When God put a woman on this earth for a man, not for a man for a woman. And y'all men need to stop thinking y'all God gives to us and respect us and treat us like the women that we are, us good women. Now the ones that out there like scavengers, I ain't got nothing to do with the scavengers, but I'm talking about us good women that's out here, that's good women. You need to stop playing over us because stuff like this will happen. People get fed up and he telling her one thing, then he feel bad and then went back to his same way. Ain't that sad? After you know that you could be possibly the cause of this girl's death. or untimely death is because you wanted to play both sides. You want to lay with her, tell her lies, then lay with her and tell her lies. And then this one right here, crazy as hell. She was shoot and kill. And she shot this girl telling her to die. Because she was like, I don't know why he messed with you. Die, die, die. He could be all mine. But what you really realize, guys, some of these dudes ain't ain't a prize. I used to, this is me being very transparent right now. I'm going to keep it all the way real. When I was with the situation with my kid's father, he was like, he was playing both sides, but he was playing both sides with 3 women. At the time, I only knew about his wife, his ex-wife at the time. And I used to get so upset and stay because I didn't want her to win. And then I don't want her to win. She ain't finna get him because I want to win. I want to win. I want this man, and he say he want me, so I'm gonna win him. But what the hell am I winning? Then I have to realize. You have to realize, what the hell are you winning? Then one day I was pregnant with Jayla, and I was crying. I was like, she won him. She won him. My mom told me, Monica, wake the hell up. What did she win? What did she win? What did she win when she gained him? You the lucky one, not the other way around. Yeah. I was just that stupid in love. But I ain't stupid in love now with nobody. Hey. Ain't nobody worked all that. Not my life. And you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't, I promise you, wasn't worth. He did her, me, and the other one too. All the same way. But for some reason, I was the first one that made it out. And I was the first one that made it out. Then me and the ex-wife, we got together, and I was like, I got on my grown woman stuff. I let the hatred go because I didn't want them. And then me and her had a conversation. He was telling her stuff, then he was telling her about her to me, and he was telling stuff about me to her. And then we started putting 2 to 2 together, and then we realized we ain't the problem in this situation. You are. Then, you know what I'm saying? But it's always that one fool you can always get. But guess what? Honey, the third one, she's still hanging on. She still got something to prove. Prove whatever you want to prove, baby. But let me just say this. There ain't no prize there. Because ain't no man, no real man, and no good man want to play over 3, 4, 5 different women, laying with 3, 4, 5 different women. Ace is real. If y'all didn't know, just like COVID is real, AIDS still going around. Syphilis, gonorrhea, all that is still going around. And we have to realize when someone is like that, they ain't no prize. They just a dog. Just a dog ass nigga. I shouldn't say nigga, but Lord forgive me. He's just a dog ass man. He's just for everybody. He's just a CD community dick. Well, anyway, y'all, I do want y'all to hear that story. I do want to drop the link. If you guys want to come on here and say something, there is the link. Or if not, then I'm gonna get off of here. I did want you guys to hear those 2 things. I know I haven't been on here, guys. I'm gonna do my best to come back and start supporting you guys. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just life been busy, and I just been tired. And sometimes I want to come live, and I be like, forget the live. I supposed to went live last night and then go. But I'm live tonight. But I do want to say, right, and I love myself too much. I had to learn that. Love yourself. You can't look for other people for your happiness. And I'm on my journey of seeking my happiness, my peace, and the ones that, and I'm making this conscious decision. The ones that want to be a part of my life will be there, and the ones that are not part of the journey with me, they will go astray. You know, that's the reality of everything. Um, because this girl got shot 17 times over a dude. And he just felt bad for a certain period of time. And then guess what he did? Once he realized that she was gonna live through it and she'll be all right, oh, he's on to the next one. On making a fool out the next one, on making a fool out the other one. It don't matter. It don't matter. I guess it said you will hurt. Some people they don't, as long as they're not the receiving end of the hurt, then they're okay with hurting other people. That's not cute. And I don't respect people for that. You want love and you want honesty, you want a good person in your life, but you want you don't want to be hurt, but you want to hurt other people. I know he was lying, Trish. I know he was lying. I just pray he just get his heart's mind clear and in the right places. Because that girl didn't deserve to be shot 17 times. Not over a dude that was playing both sides. Not over a dude that was playing the same sides. Um, that's why I say, that what makes women like me have so much trust issues. I'm gonna be honest, like, um, that what makes women like me have a lot of trust issues because we don't know who to trust, who's worth trusting, who worth giving their time to, because there's so many of these men out here that are not honest. They don't want the hurt. They don't want to be hurt, but they okay with playing both sides and hurting other people. It kills me. It really do. That's why I'm always going to be an honest person, because I know what it feels like to have be hurt. So if you know what it feels like to be hurt, why would you inflict that pain on somebody else? That what he deserved. He deserved to be. She should have used them bullets to shoot his ass. She would have got away with it because it's been a crime of passion. See, y'all men, see y'all if see, did y'all really change your ways if these women start shooting you up for your lies and manipulation and playing both sides? Yeah. It's sad. It is truly sad. But I truly want to say, guys, that just be careful, man, who you dealing with. Because it really is some real sick, crazed people in this world. That girl should have never walked outside. I would have just called the police on her, because when somebody says they'll shoot you and kill you, that means they have no fear in their heart. They will do anything. Hey, Toy. Hey, Ava.
Hey,
What do you have to say? Happy Sunday.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just listening to everything that you're saying, and I
Well,
see
what did
you going off tonight.
huh? I can't hear you. You looking pretty. Take you.
I'm in the bed, girl. This ain't pretty.
So I know you always have something to say when it comes to
You can't
situations.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I say I know you have things to say about certain situations that you have now. That stuff like this. So, what do you feel? What advice would you give her in this type of situation like this? Dealing with somebody like that said that she will shoot you.
Okay, well, personally, I wouldn't deal with it because I'm out getting money from these niggas.
Hmm. So that's it. It's all
And
about money. Uh huh. And what else? But you always
and
have some
if
word.
I was in love, I have done a lot of crazy stuff for love, so I'm not gonna lie.
So you would shoot somebody for 17
No,
times.
I wouldn't shoot no. But honestly, I would. Hold on, Monica. Honestly, I have done some crazy stuff, and then like crime is real because people really lose their minds when it comes to love, and people will kill you that will never kill people.
Yeah, that's why I say, why you can't play over people. You can't. What's wrong with being a one a one woman man or one woman a one man woman or whatever? You get what I'm saying? What's wrong with being faithful? Why it has to be um why we got to fight over somebody? It's plenty of women and men out here in this world. But I think that dude was telling her one thing, telling the other girl another thing, and she probably said, "Well, I don't want that fat chick." I'm gonna be real. You know how they do.
Oh, I know what I messed up at. Hold on, I know exactly what I messed up at. Hold on
Huh?
one second, Monica. I know where I messed up at. I know. Okay, I messed up right there. Okay, I'm up here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I know where I messed up at because I had your audio from YouTube playing as well
Oh,
as on Chrome. So
okay.
but I can hear you clear now, and we on the same
Okay.
note. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I was saying, like, I feel like she said that he reached out to her and said, "Hey, are you okay?" I guess, and then he went back to his old ways. So that you know that he really didn't care as long as she didn't die. But this girl was trying to kill her over him.
Well, it's like this when it comes to a relationship. Like I just said, honey, when you doing a crime of passion, that's a whole nother story because I've been through that myself, and I'm not a person that would kill nobody. I'm not a person that would hurt somebody, but I've been in a relationship where, you know, me and the guy was together and we just broke up just automatically. He just went his own way and didn't even give me no answers. And I felt like I wanted to get revenge. I was in front of his house. I was doing a lot of crazy stuff that I would not do. And I say, luckily we didn't have
Mhm.
because it probably would have been more serious. So crimes of passion are real. Like it's really real. Like you have to know how to hold composure. But if you give these people a gun and if these people have guns and stuff, that's why I would never really buy a gun
Yeah,
because I know I would use it on these niggas out
me
here. I know I will. So
either.
I protect myself.
Hmm.
And I'm a person who believe in just having a knife and cutting these bitches if I have to. That's what I do.
I just I have been in a situation where, like I have just walked away.
Yeah, I walk away because my mother always taught me to walk away.
Hmm.
So I agree with that. But a crime of passion is different, Monica. That's why when you go to court for a crime of passion and stuff, they treat that different than any other crime.
So, do you think that this girl is gonna get away with this because this is a crime of passion?
Are they white or black?
The black is us, child. Her name is
If
Nicole.
she go, okay, the most that she going to get, to be honest, probably the most that she would get is 5 years, because I do know people who have killed their spouses and all they got was 5 years. So, um, less than 5 years if she get that.
The girl didn't die.
And she didn't die.
Mm-mm.
Oh, if she did die, child, she get community service.
Like she didn't die, but like she has to. She said she had to do rehab and stuff like that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it.
but other than that, no. She lived through it. She lived to walk to tell the story. But
She get community service. She going to jail. Trust me. Trust. I know.
you
Because,
know what I'm
girl,
saying?
when you're a black person and you're killing other black people, that they love that. But if it was a white person, a black person that did it to a white person, it would be a whole different thing, and it will be jail time.
Wow.
Hmm. So, Monica, I have to ask you a question. So, where did you get that top at? Because I had one similar to that.
I had went to this not a top, this a whole dress, child.
I know
Um
it's a dress because I have one too. It's just like it, but I wear it as the
I got
top
it,
because
if I'm not mistaken, Rainbow Shop or what's this place called?
I got mine from Roses.
I don't I got mine from uh, what's this place? Ross. I think I got this from Ross.
Okay.
Like they get a
And
lot of this.
another question:
What?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this is Smirnoff Smash.
Okay,
It's
that's
8%.
well. That drink. Oh, all right. Well, it got you feeling it tonight, honey.
Why you say that?
Cause you feeling it because you got that get up in you today. That like somebody that shook your apple tree.
Child, I just sometimes it's just the drink do it to me, and I just sometimes you just have to speak what you can speak, and you know
And
what
then
I'm
I
saying.
really appreciate you saying what you said about the pastors and everything that you said earlier. It all made sense. So I just wanted to let you know that
Oh, you
that
talking
you was
about
really
like
telling us.
we can't hold these people, these pastors and stuff on a pedestal because they are
Yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they
You're
are.
definitely right because these pastors are very they you, let's be honest, like you have to give your pastor money to take care of your pastor because they run in the church and things like that. But I don't believe in telling people you need to give me $10, you need to give $50, you need to give $100. Because I have been in churches where you had like the pastor would not let people go unless he got an extra $100, $200. Like it has been churches like that, especially in real big churches.
Mm-mm.
And if a pastor yelling some like the $20 prayer box, the $10 prayer box, I really don't believe in stuff like that,
What
but I
about
get it.
what? He just gonna give you an extra prayer?
But no, they just had that kind of stuff, and I get like I really, really get it. And but the thing about it is that every church is different, and every pastor go about getting money in a different way. Because some churches would sell dinners, some churches would do little different things. So like the way these churches get money and stuff, I just let them do what they do, and if I agree with it, I go along with it. If I don't go along with it, then I would leave. But the way that a lot of these pastors they go about getting money, it scares the people off. It's scaring people off because you cannot ask a single mother like you to pay tithes and you give them $40 and then the very next a few days at Bible study, they want you to give another $50. You just don't have it like that.
But why would you take collection up for Bible study? You're only in
They will
church
do that.
twice,
Like a lot of churches do that.
twice a like. I'm gonna be honest. You're only in church 2 times a week, unless you're having revival.
Hmm.
Church light bill ain't that high.
Well, that's how these churches are. But my thing is this: when I was in church, I only gave what I gave, and like that's why a lot of people don't go to church. They just had church at home, and then the Bible, doesn't say that you have to go to church. You don't have to go to the house of God to praise the Lord and believe in Him
Right.
because But that's just extra that goes along with it. So I don't know. My thing is this that I don't know. I honestly believe that you have to take care of your pastor, but just know your limit. And then if you're in a church that's keep on that have the building fund, this fund, all these crazy funds and stuff, then that may not be the church for you if you're a poor person. That's my thing.
Okay. Or just give what you can give and let them. That's it.
Yeah. And then some people can only give $1. Some people can only give this, this little teeny bits of, and that's just me. I don't know. Every
Hey,
church,
Jeff,
and then
how are you?
these pastors do a lot of things that I don't believe in. Like I know some pastors that does some really shady stuff. Monica,
Like what?
you really want to know
Keep it real.
what, girl? I know a pastor that loved to get fucked in his ass, honey.
What? What? Hold on.
See, you told me don't say it, girl. I didn't want to say it, but no, I'm saying it's a lot of pastors that's out here that
Listen under
Lord, girl,
the
I
right.
didn't turn the. Well, it's a lot of pastors that are out here that are, wilding, wilding, wilding. They
But
taking the church
God,
money to go play
he's
to
gonna
go
have
play with the
they're gonna have the opportunity
huh?
where he's going to be exposed for sure.
Well, these churches that because honestly, I actually had and was dealing with a pastor once,
Mhm.
and girl, he took the offering, honey. He gave me some of the offering. So
Oh Lord, no.
yes, honey. And you know what? I took the money too.
Church,
I know that's not. I know that's not right, but I did it.
he paid for the service, even though with the church money. But it's minute. But I'm gonna be honest,
It
like
wasn't a service. It was a donation.
it is what it is. I can't. I'm not gonna judge you for that. I still love you for that. That's him. That's his. That's what he did. That's what he'll. That's what something that he has to give account for. Like I ain't God. I ain't gonna sit up here and judge and say, well, you know this and know that. So he has to give an account for what he did. If he ever get caught
Hmm.
up, he threw. That's all I can say.
And the thing about it is, Monica, I'm gonna be honest that I stopped dealing with him once I saw his family. Because one thing about me is I can't deal with a guy if I see his family.
Oh, well, you know. Hey, Ewasy. Well, it's just, you know, he he has to walk in that truth.
Hmm.
He may not was able to walk in that truth. Um, because many of them that live that kind of lifestyle that hides behind, knowing that they are afraid of walking in their truth. And another thing is they don't want the church to turn against them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you don't want to be condemned to hell.
I
Like,
don't know. Well, you know how the black community feel about gay people, so
and that's true, but you know what I'm saying? But who are we,
that's
black
right.
community? Ask yourself that, who are we, the black community? who are we to judge? Who are we to say who's going to heaven and who's going to hell? We can't, because guess what? It's a lot of us out here lying, fornicating, cheating on their wife with this woman, with that woman. What makes what you do no better than what you are doing? But you want to point out my sin, but you sinning too. Whatever you want to call a sin. So what makes it no better? None.
Mm-hmm.
So like who are the black community? Nobody. They just people that some people that just consider themselves righteous and not.
The black community is the worst, honey. And then the thing about it is that so many of these women, because a lot of, black women, as I always say to you, like, you know how I feel. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But I don't want to go there because I know it's a lot of black women here. Um, but I don't know. Because on the platform, you know how I am. Like, girl, I just don't want to, get carried away on your platform because you know how my mouth is.
Mhm.
And you know how I carry. So I
Mhm.
don't want you to they just took down one of my videos and I'm just finished leaving Patreon letting the girls know. Um because of my mouth and the things that I say. Um I don't know. These pastors, I just don't trust a lot of them, girl. A lot of these people, men, like I just don't trust men in general.
Okay.
The way I feel about men is different from what y'all ladies feel about men. Cause, I was an exotic model. I've dealt with men from all walks of life, and I know what a rich man want, what a poor man want. I know what every man want, what kind of money they have, this, that, and the other. And one thing I know is that these men, they would pay for sex, and they would take the money, like they take their child support money and pay for sex. They'd take anything and come pay for sex. And they prefer sex before they prefer food sometimes.
Wow.
And and then I mean like the same with ladies, the lady.
I don't know what happened. Toy, come back whenever you get a chance to come back. I want to drop the link again so you can say whatever you need to say. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to come back. Um, Not sure if you if you do whatever to your wife, that's on you.
God,
I don't know what you happened. You just
hello.
yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I think I did something. I scrolled down or something.
Oh,
But
well,
as I was saying that a lot of these men, I tell a lot of these ladies and things like that, because like I tell the girls on my platform, and like I tell the girls, honey, be very careful. And I have a very good sixth sense. My penal gland is open, and I have had many women that have met men and asked me like, what do you think of him? Like, how you feel like? And then I give them my honest truth. And a lot of women overreact. The first thing they think is their man is gay when their man is out cheating and stuff. And most men aren't gay, but some are.
mm-hmm.
And being a woman, you have to be very careful nowadays. Child, the things they doing to these women. I feel sorry for a lot of women because the things these men are doing is horrible.
That's why it's so hard to
And
trust.
so many women naive and they believe that stuff. And just like you said earlier, chlamydia, herpes, and HIV and all is real. You know, you could cover up HIV and AIDS and live a normal life and people would never know. But you can't cover up herpes and thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and so
So
like I thank you for coming on here speaking the truth. Like I could, that's why I respect you so much because I know you speak truth, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
and then I may can't say what I want to say on YouTube. I mean on YouTube, but I tell y'all on Patreon. So hey.
Yeah, because you do give us a lot. Like you tell us like about a man and about what he wants and stuff like that and stuff like that. Like it be the truth. The truth is a lie. You can't get mad at that.
And be careful with websites like Plenty of Fish and Tinder especially Christian Mingle, because this man, that Christian man you meeting on Christian Mingle, like you said, that's community dick. Sometimes they
Wow.
go over there and prey on single women.
Wow.
So be
It's so
careful.
hard to find good genuine. Though I say it's so hard to find good genuine person. Like shoot, I might be single
So
forever. You know?
a question: have you ever went to Christian Mingle to find a man?
Not Christian Mingle. I when I was in my early 20s, late early mid 20s, I was on not plenty of I was on plenty of fish and I was on tag and I met
Girl, I
one
did
guy
tag, plenty of fish. Girl, I did them all.
and I you know what I'm saying? I had met a couple of guys, but it was just a as you know, sex thing. It was never
Hmm.
and I'm like, I'm over that. I just want something that's organic, I guess.
Hmm.
Meet someone that's organic. Um, to be honest, it's like even with this YouTube stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like you can meet someone on here on YouTube and shit. Ugh, honestly,
You can meet someone on YouTube and they can ruin your life.
yes, they can.
These men, I'm telling you, you have to be very careful. Y'all ladies have to be very, very selective because, honey, the life you save will be your own.
Yes, and that's why I say I'm not. I just to the point I ain't rushing none with nobody, and um, that's why I say like I know it's this couple loved by Erica. I know she like these people they get together and then all of a sudden they hop in the bed with somebody else. This all on YouTube now. People liking each other on YouTube, mingling together, and then they in the relationships and stuff together, and then it don't work. And here is these children and stuff like that. I don't want to put my kids through all that.
Well, it's a YouTuber. It's a girl that's on YouTuber, and she had a husband, and she did a collab with a mukbanger. And now the mukbanger that she did a collab with is married to her husband.
Oh hell no!
And girl, you know Shanice Murray?
Uh huh.
You know who she is?
She been on your live.
Yeah, her,
What about her?
her.
She's the one.
No. She been on my lap a few times. It's Shanice Murray from My 600 Pound Life.
What?
Yeah, the one that's the the one that asked Doctor Now, you believe in God, Doctor Now? Her
Wow.
husband was the one who left her for she have a YouTube channel and you know she messy girl. And girl, they was they had that cute little channel and everything. And now girl,
You said cute.
he he married Miss what's that woman name? Um
That's messy.
Miss C. Miss C.
That
The
is
muck
so messy.
they Miss C. Girl, Freddie left Shanice for Miss C honey.
Why?
And now she got, I don't know, girl. Now she have another man. It's just a mess. YouTube is a mess, child. The things that people do on YouTube is a mess. That's why I'm
You
so glad I'm not in the drama. I'm not in the
oh
drama. I was in the drama, but I'm not in that drama shit no more.
child,
Mm.
like
Once
child
I got
that
out the drama, I'm not in the drama no more. I was fighting with Skunk. You remember me and Skunk and all that stuff. I'm not dealing.
oh Lord
No,
have mercy.
ma'am. And she had all her subscribers and stuff come for me. And, my people were taken up. But at the end of the day, she had more subscribers than me. She had 40, well, she got 40,000 subscribers. So,
Mhm.
shit. But I cussed their ass out. I held my own.
Yes, you
And when they
did.
came to my live, I let the motherfuckers have it.
Yeah.
I made her ass cry. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that.
So you be cutting up.
They made me cry too.
It's just, my thing is, it's just like they feel. I know that you were saying like they said that you hate black women, plus size black women, but I'm like, he's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
He had never said that he hate plus size black women. He never had said that. He just said he hate bees that come with the negativity and come at him crazy. You know,
And they misgender me and call me he. And I be telling the girls my pronouns. My pronouns are she, her, miss, they, pretty.
well, child, now they know. 'Cause I'm like, oh my god, like, uh, but she was exposed. Her boyfriend exposed her for who she was. He did. What's his name? Score game. Yeah. So
Girl, that, oh,
what?
it's just a slow situation.
You said slow. Lord.
Yes, very slow.
Jesus. OMG toy. I don't even.
Girl, that's such a mess, girl. I'm not talking about them people.
So what else do you have to say? What else? Do you have any questions for me? Um, do you want have any
No,
encouraging
I
words
call
for
encouraging words for who?
the girls? Us, the girls.
Oh, all I gotta say with the ladies is like the ladies that are, if any, I don't know who is up here, but be careful when it comes to these men because these men will tell you one thing. It's so many women that's going to sleep with men that are sleeping with other men, men who are sleeping with their sisters and their family members, and then these ladies that keep track of their men and things, I don't blame them. Like, honestly, I feel like you shouldn't have to because you should have enough of trust and know your man. Because a lot of these women are cheating too, but women just don't get caught like men do.
That's true.
And
That's
y'all
true.
ladies just be very careful. And then if you suspect something, it's probably true. But
True.
you got to give a man his space. Don't. And then the thing that these ladies do, they mess up at. They go inside these men's phone. You go searching, you shall find.
Okay. So you said
And
let
then
it
you
come.
have to have patience. Huh?
You have to let it come to you.
Yeah, like no, like you could go searching, but don't. Some women draw men away. Like it's a lot of women that's on my platform, Monica, that are crazy and don't even realize that they're crazy. And then the first thing that they so quick to yell at me is that men cheat and that man is gay. And I'm like, child, your man ain't gay. Like because your man just the thing with American women, the men do the least little thing, they gay. And these men are so hyper masculine and so toxic masculinity, and that's what y'all ladies have to deal with. These men don't know how to relax and just be their self. Like when you're dealing with an African man and stuff like that, African men have a lot of femininity in them. Jamaican men the same way. And that's how men naturally are. The things that American women do, other women don't have to do it. Like in other countries, men dance to please the women and show off their, that they worthy to women. But in America, women are ones that's twerking and shaking their asses trying to impress men. America is one of the only countries where women do that. And the men don't even dance to do nothing no more. Because if a black man start dancing, the first thing that we yell, he gay.
Mhm.
So I'm just saying, but I tell any woman, just be careful because these niggas ain't loyal and this 2021 has ruined the internet. The internet is ruined as we know it, honey, because it has ruined relationships. Should I say that? It's not ruined. The internet has ruined relationships. If you trying to find a new relationship, your man, just like I always say, you could be in a bedroom, laying inside the bed, sleep. Your man could be in the living room ordering pizza for a bitch in Japan.
Mm.
cheating with a woman in Africa. And he just in the living room. And back in the day, it wasn't like that. Back in the day, your mama and your aunt and them, they knew to go down the street, the sidewalk, and go set that bitch straight. And once they got her straight, that was cheating with your uncle or your grandfather. She knew not to never mess with that man no more, and your family members didn't have nothing to worry about because I'm just saying you
But you
can't
know,
control a
I'm gonna
man
be honest
cheating.
too. Like I'm gonna be honest with this, and I hate to interrupt you. Back in the day, they say men were more respectful too when it comes
Yes.
to cheating. They wasn't so wide open. Like hell, if he had a if he had another woman, he didn't let it catch up with him at the house. These niggas, these dudes, these days, they want you to stay through the cheating. And for you
I
then,
know. I know. I know. I'm not gonna I don't know. I just don't deal with it. I'm not to be honest with you, I'm just not one to believe in relationships no more. Like I just like to have my fun and run on one. Cause I
that's
don't have kids, so I don't have like I wanna have this foundation and have this and have that. I'm just out here playing just girl doing like everybody else, having fun. Okay. That's just what I'm doing because that's what everybody doing. Because men can tell you that they want a relationship and they want to get married, and as soon as you get married, honey, they leaving out on the weekend, they carrying on and acting like they single again. Like it just seems like relationships, especially in the black community, because we are already in captivity. We live in America, so we are in captivity. We are living in a cage. We are not where we from. We are not outside the cage. So that's why men don't know how to act. These men, they act like fucking orangutans and stuff. They cheat on women, they beat on women, they got mental illnesses and stuff because they are in captivity. Like, it's just what it is. So, until the women can realize that, and some of these women are so dumb, you can tell them that the men ain't no fucking good, they still gonna fuck them, they still want them. The men can treat them like shit, they still want them. They just gonna fuck them till the wheels fall off. And hey, go do what you want to do. That's
yeah.
all I can say.
But it's just to the point it gets to the point where it's not that deep for me anymore because what's the point?
But I
What's
thought you got a me. I thought you got a me. Excuse me, y'all.
child? I don't know what I have.
Girl, it's the same way with me. Like, I tell the girls, Jarrell here, and Jarrell this, and Jarrell that. But Jarrell is here when I want Jarrell here.
I'm just, it is what it is at this point. Um, he got caught in some of his lies, and it's hard for me to trust him. And once
Mm.
you break the trust with me, it's hard for me to trust you for it. And because I
Okay.
what, oh,
So how old is he?
38,
How old?
38.
Okay. And so how did he treat you and your kids? That's the question.
He's respectful. It's never about um him being disrespectful or anything like that. He's not that. It's
Did he
not.
take you out anywhere?
We'll have to talk about that in a whole different situation. Like,
Okay.
we have, I don't want to.
You I
It's
get
a,
it.
it's a lot.
So did he do anything for you? Like did he do anything? Like did he
He
look
was
out if the kids?
like the crazy part about it. I'm being very honest. Like in the beginning, he was like he didn't mind giving, and then you know he didn't mind giving to me. He didn't mind giving to the kids. Then all of a sudden things changed, and I don't know what happened,
Mm-hmm.
why things changed. Then some stuff had happened here on YouTube, and some people found him, made fake pages, and
Mm.
whew,
So did he have a YouTube channel?
no,
Um.
they found me and came to me, and they was a
Mm-hmm.
supporter of me, and I gave it a chance.
Mm. So I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy, but
It is what it is. Like I said, what it, I this is how I look at it. If it's meant for me, it's meant for me. If it's not, it'll go away.
Did he live inside your house or y'all didn't live together?
Oh hell no! I would never. One thing about it, I will never let someone live with me and not be married to him. You will have your own. I will have my own.
I'm so glad you feel that way, Monica. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that.
But
Oh my goodness. Because
oh
so
well,
many women don't understand
I'm not
that.
gonna bring no any and everybody around my daughter.
Thank you. So many
No,
people don't get that. These women are so quick to let a nigga move inside their house.
no. That's how I ended up with my two children.
Mm. So, do you plan on having any more kids?
Um, um, maybe one more for my husband. My husband, you hear that though? My husband, if he wants one. But my clock, my biological clock is ticking because I'm 36. So if I don't have one by 40, I ain't looking forward to having no more.
Right. Because it'd be harder to have kids
Right.
after
So
40 because you might go into menopause.
right. So, so if I don't have any more, I'm happy with my two I have. I always wanted a boy and a girl, and that's what I have. Our life is super duper busy. So, you know, football, school, YouTube, and dealing with a little girl is a lot too, especially when she's your mini me. So,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah, my little girl, I know she's my mini me. So, they ain't sleep now. I hear them running around stealing snacks. Y'all don't understand the stuff I go through. Like I had to hide cookies.
So, do they have their own bedroom?
My kids do have their own bedroom. I'm currently is under construction because my kids, I got to pull up some carpet. I want to make sure that all up because my mom just moved out and they still sleep in the bed with me. Child, even if they have their own, when they get there in their own room, watch them. I'm gonna have to sleep in there with them, but in order for them to sleep in their room and me can get some peace because my mom just moved out. And so I'm trying to pull up everything, get the room painted and stuff like that. I just got to find a contractor. I just been dragging my feet.
Hmm.
But yeah. Child, please,
So, they
like
sleep in the bed with you. You got them kids spoiled, honey.
they are spoiled. They
They sleep
are.
in a bed with you, child. It's hard to get a child from out the bed with you. I remember when I was young, I used to
Oh,
sleep in the I used to sleep in the bed with my mama.
child, my kids are super duper riding. You don't understand. Like my little girl said she won't. She said that she don't. She told me the dollhouse I bought for her birthday ain't a real dollhouse. It's not the Barbie dollhouse that she really.
Mm.
She's like, Mom, I'm gonna have to tell Santa to bring me a real doll Barbie house, and we gonna donate this house that she gonna donate the house that she got to another child because she wants the real dollhouse. Yeah,
So you gonna get it for her?
yeah, I'm gonna get it for her. I'm gonna get it for Christmas. I don't know who's gonna put it together, but I'm gonna get her this little Barbara Dream house and the little. I probably give her a little truck that she wants, and that's gonna be about like. And I'm gonna get they messed up their iPads, so I'm gonna get them both the screens fixed on both of their iPads. And my son wants
Hmm.
the train set. He in the train sets and um gaming. I want to get him a gaming device, but no, I gotta wait till he's mature enough. He's not if he's not really taking care of. He didn't take care of his iPad. He's on the little $50 tablet now. So I think once he show maturity that he's able to take care of expensive things because the iPad is expensive. So
Hmm.
he haven't done that yet. So we'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you want to be careful with them gaming devices. Can't they talk to other people and all that stuff? All that stuff.
Oh no, my son don't like no. I don't have no like he be watching like like here on YouTube like he watch these gamers play these little games like Granny's
Uh-huh.
House, like that.
Uh-huh.
And he be watching them play it, and he be wanting to play them games. And you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And you know, he can only download so much on those their little Android tablets. So he be using my phone, but he really needs that iPad to download all the stuff he downloads. But he ain't getting no PS4 or whatever the new.
Okay.
He ain't getting it.
Mm-hmm.
No, he can't even take care of his iPad. Ooh, the money I wasted fixing them screens. Ooh, it's expensive to fix an iPad screen. $150
Mm-hmm.
every time. 200. Mm-mm. Chef said black men don't cheat, but that's a
Who
lie.
said that?
You may be one of the ones that don't cheat, but Chef, it is some black men out here that do cheat and don't mind putting their CDs in anybody. I'm just saying. Come on, these some real
Girl,
numbers.
girl, black, a lot of black men don't cheat. Like they might not. Like that's what it is. But
They entertain though. They
but
entertain.
girl, let me tell you something, Monica. Black men are from Africa, and in Africa, men are allowed to have multiple wives. So
Please,
black
I
men
believe.
come from black men come from their ancestors are cheaters. So it's natural for black men to cheat.
Really.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You probably could find black men were,
But let me say this though,
they
but
all
it's
cheat.
Africans that come to the United States, or like I have people that I know that goes to Africa and meet these men. Like I have a friend that is in a relationship that is engaged to an African, and she's getting ready to marry him and everything, and he's gonna come over here, and I'm like, they all build a family together, like they don't cheat at all. It seems like us, they like us women from America. They get with us, screw us real well, and then
Child, they finding women on America on Facebook, um, Instagram, and they hit these women up and just on some bullshit. And these ladies they fall for it, and they just I don't know. I just want to say they dumb. I don't get it. Like
for real,
I don't know. If a man come my way, if he don't have no coin, we can't do nothing. I can't do all that shit. I don't know. I just don't got time for it, child. I just don't got time for the bullshit trying to build something. Half of these men ain't worth shit, worth trying to build nothing with.
mm-mm. That's why I
These
say,
men, they trifling. I see these men do so much shit. Like the things that I see these men do, the things that a man would do in front of me, Monica, they won't do in front of you. Like I gave y'all ladies that story of the man that I met that, girl, I could have married him. We could have been just the beautifulest couple. And girl, he had so much of baggage. And once I told him my tea, Miss Thing, everything just came out. It was just a mess. Like the things that men would come to me and tell me, the same man that would come to you and call you baby doll and say how beautiful you are and just make you think that he this perfect man, he would come to me and would do the same thing. But as soon as I tell him that I'm transgender, he would be like, "So when you gonna suck my dick? This, that, and just come off so nasty and just show everything. You gonna go get me some cocaine and all that? Just come off nasty." And I'd be like, "Oh no, nigga, I can't fuck with you. If I'm fucking with a nigga, if he don't got a coin, I can't fuck with you. This is what it is." But girl, these men are the experiences that I had. Like for other people, it probably be different. But the experiences that I know about these men and things that's out here, Miss Thing, it's horrible. And the internet has a lot to do with it.
wow.
I'm telling you the things that I seen, girl. And these men and ladies are sleeping with men for 10, 20 years, and then they found out that they doing powder. Child, I've been knowing since they come out with it so quick. And the things that these men would tell me, they were girl, the things they come and say, like they just, it's a mess. I don't know. So the way I look at relationships are very different from the average person. It's just what it is because of things I all the things I've been through and the way that I know how people are. So yes, ma'am. That's what I got to say about that. And I don't know.
Child, it's just
And I could
like
tell y'all ladies,
you can tell the ladies what.
don't don't be no fucking fool for a man. Know your worth. And if you got to leave a man, know when to leave that nigga. Don't sit and try to make shit work and you don't have no ring on your hand.
True.
Do not. And these ladies be Do not play husband and wife with a boyfriend. No. Mm-mm. I can't do it, Mister. Mm-mm.
No, because you waste. I feel that's why my thing is I don't want to waste my life on somebody that ain't worth it. That's the thing. That's why
Mm.
I feel the way I feel. Like I don't want to waste my life on nobody that ain't worth it, especially when they
I
forever.
know. I've been through so much, girl, so that's why I have my views that I have. I have seen so much. I have like, girl, I had to trace niggas down for my mama.
For your mama,
Hmm.
what you mean?
Back in the early '90s, I had to trace niggas down. This nigga had stole out my mama pocketbook, and she woke me up, Miss Thing. I had to trace his ass down in the middle of the night.
Beat him
So I
down?
have had a huh?
Did you beat him down?
I didn't beat him down. Well, I eventually beat him down, a few years later, but I never really had no love for him, and it was just a mess, child. It's a whole story time. But I told y'all girls about that before. I don't really know if I really told the girls about that, but I've been through so much, child. I don't know.
Wow.
I just seen too much. So, but yeah, I didn't beat him down, child. I didn't want to go to jail. I didn't want to go to juvenile at that time.
Oh, you was young? How old are you?
Yeah, I was girl old enough to say yeah,
What you
wise
mean?
enough to say no. Huh?
So you in your 30s or 40s?
Girl, I'm in my 40s.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's all I need to know. I was like, he either gonna be in his
Well,
30s
I
or
could pass for 29, Miss Day. I could pass for 29.
all right,
I
Miss
could pass
Twenty.
for 29. I could pass for 29, honey. This vlog, my vlog that I put up today, I could pass for 29. My
Child.
vlog 124. Go watch it. I could
Okay.
pass for 29.
Okay. I'll watch it
So
tomorrow.
yeah, but yeah, I'm 40. I am in my 40s.
You're gonna say
Hmm.
40 something, but you should say I'm in my
Yeah,
40s.
I'm in my 40s. Like I'm in my 40s. I'm old, Miss Day. The
You
kids
ain't
say
that
I'm
old.
old.
Just be
I know I'm not that old, but the kids say I'm old. So,
child. I'm headed towards 40. I don't know how to feel.
but girl, it feel good to be in 40, child. You got it feel like wisdom, honey. It just feel beautiful to be 40, honey, because you know what? So many people don't make it.
True. Chef gonna say I can pass for 34 and 35. Whatever, Chef. He's so child. Like a lot of
But
people
yeah,
believe.
you can.
Go ahead.
So how old do you think you are, Monica?
I'm 36.
So people think you 36?
No, a little bit older.
They think you older? They think you 40?
They say I look older. I'm like, dang, I thought black don't crack. But just
Well, no, like it is that you look older now, but as you get older, you're gonna look younger. Always remember that.
okay.
Like I tell Maya, because Maya is 23 years old and she look like she 42. So I always tell her when she get older, when she get 50, 60, she gonna look like she in her 30s.
Yeah, like a lot of people like, when you plus size, you look older, you know.
Well, I look young.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I
it.
look like a little baby. Huh?
Trisha said some people don't get wisdom with age, they get dumber.
She said, what?
Some people don't get wisdom with age, they get dumber.
Yeah, she's definitely right about that.
You just, man, this is true, But we gotta be wise beyond our years. Trisha, that's a blessing. You be 45. You gotta do something for you. You got 5 more years, you be 50. By the time I turn 50, my kids will be grown. Both my kids will be 18, 19. My kids will be, I'll be 48, 49 when my kids graduate high school. I'm a
But
late.
yeah, I'm in my 40s, girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, how old is your brother?
Did I be telling you my age? We 19 months apart. Yeah, like
Oh, you like
21.
your mom was like me, wasn't she?
Yeah,
So he's in his 40s too. Who's the oldest, you or him?
he is by 21 months.
Okay. Okay. You,
I
you say that. Oh, okay, my bad.
think it's 19 or 21 months. It's one or the other. I can't remember.
Okay. Trisha says, Mark, I have a 15-year-old. Okay. Well, that's how mine will be.
But me and my brother don't look nothing alike. If you see my brother, you wouldn't even know that's my brother.
Really? Are
Hmm.
y'all relationship better now?
Of course, we are real tight. Me and my brother real tight. He just it's real tight. Once when my mama died and everything.
Yeah, because y'all only have each other. Like, do you
Hmm.
deal with anybody
Like
that you?
we got into like we was real close when my mama first got sick. We was real close, but we just got separated, and it's just I don't know. It was all on him because he started getting mad at me because he wanted me to do more and all this. I don't know, but we better now, and we always been close. Like we always been close growing up. So and then like I said, if you see my brother, you wouldn't even know that we are related because he don't look nothing like me. My brother is, you know, he, my brother a little pretty boy.
Really?
Yeah, so you would never knew we and then he do look like like I'm gonna be honest because I used to always tell my brother he ugly, but he look decent for his age and stuff. He always been the ladies man type.
You wrote your eyes.
Cause you know how I feel
Yeah.
deep down inside. You know, a girl like child, please. Like I always tell him he ugly. So,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ciao.
so you have any brothers and sisters, Monica?
I have one brother and I have one sister. I have a brother that is a year. He's a year older than me, basically.
Okay.
And then I have a younger sister. She's like 3, 4 years younger than me.
Okay.
But then, like that's on my mom's side. My dad, I have no siblings. I'm the only child. I'm the only child sibling.
Okay.
How many kids? Your dad didn't have any kids?
Yeah, my daddy had another son and daughter.
Okay. You close with them?
No, she lived right down the street from me. I don't talk to nobody in my family other than my brother.
So what y'all gonna do for like Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Nothing. I don't have no family. My brother's my only family. My mother family is so they are so I don't know. I don't deal with them people. Like I would never deal with my mama family again. Once she died, that was it.
Wow. Don't be by yourself. Don't be home alone by yourself.
Oh no, I got my YouTube family. The girls on YouTube, my virtual family. So,
Yeah, and
I got my
make sure you
following.
cook you a little small little dinner. Or
Yeah, like I'm gonna do cute little stuff and stuff. Like I got a friend and stuff. Like I don't have that big family thing like everybody else. I wish I did,
Mhm.
because I am a family type person. But you know, I'm just playing the cards that God dealt me, and I guess He didn't want me to have no family because I really didn't come from no family anyway. Because my mother was the oldest person in our family at 37, and my mother didn't have no uncles or aunts or anything growing up. So it's just a mess, girl. It's a long story.
Your mother was the only child until she was 37.
No, my mother was. She was. She had a lot of brothers and sisters. They say she had 15 or something, but I only ever knew four.
Wow, where the rest of them?
I don't know. Girl, it's
In
a
the
long story.
United States somewhere?
It's a long story.
Wow.
I done
Oh,
told the girls so many times. Like I tell the girls the story every blue moon, but that has a lot. It is a lot, girl. It is a lot. My grandmother ran away back in she ran away back in the day, child. I think it was like in the 40s. So when she ran away, they kind of like like we lost family. Like my grandmother went and started her own shit, and you know, you see
what?
us, yeah.
Wow. So it's you got some unknown family members. You just got to find
So
them.
was a
Hmm.
lot, but I don't know them. So yeah, but I'm by myself. But it's all good though, girl. As long as I got shelter over my head, I'm not worried about nothing. I'm very content in my life. So, I'm not doing the best, but I'm doing the best I can. And hey,
What matter?
life is life is what you make it. And like I said, I have my YouTube family because at the end of the day, the people that's online have done more for me than my family ever have
Wow.
done for me
That's
outside of
sad.
my mother.
That's sad. You know
Like
that.
the things these people have done for me online, the things that people have done for me online is when my mother died, if it weren't for my subscribers, I wouldn't been able to give my mother a decent memorial. Like I could have did a memorial, but they made the memorial more pleasant with flowers and
Mhm.
girl, they bought me food after, just they just went all out. The girls went all out. My
Well,
people
that's
spoil me
wonderful.
this thing. They really love me.
Yes, 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 we do.
You know. My girls are funny about me, child, and I live for it.
Well, that's a blessing. That's a blessing that you was blessed the way you are. You didn't have no worries. That what matters the most when you're going through. That's when people's real friends. You know who your real friends are.
Yeah. And one thing that I do have, Monica, that a lot of people don't have that have 100 friends is, people they always say, if you need anything, make sure you let me know. You call me, this and that. And when black people say that, they don't really mean that
They don't
shit.
really mean it, right?
And the girls on my platform, when they told me that, they really meant that.
Hmm.
Like Chimera, she really, really meant that. Like she'd hit me up all the time and tell me like, you okay? Saying you all right? Just very, very, you know, people that really care. And God put these people in my life for a reason.
Yes, always acknowledge that.
Yeah. And then it was Chimera and it was Tasha Chanel.
Hmm.
Lady Chanel, they come to my platform. They like when my mother died, Miss Thing, they really looked out. And just all y'all people that came and left comments and stuff, that shit made me feel so good.
Right, because you know what I'm saying. No one knows what it. If you haven't lost a parent or you haven't lost your mother, I haven't lost my mother, but I have lost a parent. And my heart just went out to you because I know that's an unimaginable thing. Like,
Yeah,
um,
I've lost all my parents. Yeah, grandma. grandma, granddaddy, daddy, mama, all of it. So, and I've been through it all. And then every time you lose somebody, you just be like, Lord, I can't lose nobody else. And then you wind up
Right.
losing somebody else, and you go through, you get mad at God. Oh my God, when your mama died, you get so mad at God.
Do you? I know I have a
Yeah,
friend. She said that she was mad at God. She was
yeah,
getting
I was.
and
But
all
you
that.
know what saved me?
What?
Wait, when my mother was dying, a few days before she died, I asked her. I said, "Are you mad at God, Mom?" And she said, "No." And that changed my outlook.
She was tired. You don't understand when they said like when you getting ready to die, it's just like a sense of peace just comes over you. And she
Mhm.
made was not afraid to go.
Mhm.
Some people are. I'm one of
Yeah.
those. Some people are not afraid to pass. So you know that's thank God that God didn't let her suffer long. That's one of the greatest things you should always thank God for, because many people be fighting cancer for years and years and years, but God didn't let your mama suffer long.
Mhm. So yes, ma'am. But Monica, I appreciate you having me up
All right,
here,
thank you for coming up.
and I just
I,
like coming on your platform because it's so peaceful. You don't have trolls over here.
no, I will like. At one time I was, don't know what the hell they were coming from. One
Girl,
night,
they probably came from my platform. That's what I feel like. They came from my platform.
no, this time no, it was like all the drama that was going on back in June.
Okay.
And that person would just make, I don't know how they did it, but they had like several pages going, honey, and were trolling the hell out
Mm.
of me. I had to end my life,
Mm.
calling me
But
Mister.
yeah.
Is this a family page and this and that? I'm like, man, it was horrible. And I said, I ain't never met nobody crazy like that. But they one of the
Mm.
crazy.
Mm.
They are. And all like I
Mm.
said, I'm saying, yes, you have people in your life that come in your life to help you, but that type of person, they didn't come. They taught me a lesson. Don't take money from everybody. 'Cause everybody ain't genuine. They got
But oh, they gave you money.
huh?
They gave you money and want to act crazy on you afterwards.
No, they was saying, going back and forth, saying that I was begging and asking them for money to do things for my children.
Oh.
And that was never the case. You volunteered your money. If you cash app and just randomly cash apping me money, ain't that just you volunteering it?
Right. And then I had people do that to on my platform too. And I remember back in January and February, I would go live and I was making $80 every time I go live and things like that with people sending donations and stuff. And people would send you donations and talk shit about you afterwards, girl. You so bad about yourself. Try to
You
make
know
you
what
feel
I'm
bad
saying?
about yourself.
I will make the little $100 that I make here on YouTube, the little bit of money that I make here on YouTube, the little
Hmm.
$30 a month, and I'll take that
Hmm.
instead of. I don't even ask for cash apps. I don't.
Right.
And I understand the ones that do. You know what I'm saying? They are not monetized or something like that. But me, it's just whatever I get is
I
what.
really don't ask for cash apps at all because my girls, they already send them, the ones who have the money.
Uh,
But like this right here, that's up here, that's from when I go live. That's already up there. That's pre up there.
mm,
But I had
uh,
my $5 tip days. And
mm.
if they send it, they send it. If they don't, they don't. It is what it is.
That's how you have to look at it. Ain't it? It is
Because
what
I'm
it is.
not a monetized platform. Because I'm not monetized, Monica, because I choose not to be.
Right.
Because if I was monetized, I would make, when I was monetized, I was making like, girl, I was making like $300 plus cash apps and stuff. Like it was cute for what it was. But I just didn't want to be monetized no more. I just didn't want that because it was just too much going on. So I could get monetized, but I don't, I'm cute with Patreon and all that, so I'm making money off the internet, but I could be making more, but hey.
I know that. I know that. What I'm saying, like, the memberships they help a lot. But
The memberships is what's giving people income. The memberships are the tea.
right, right. If you don't
Yeah.
have membership, because like a lot of views, child, them views and stuff like that, like
It's hard
the
to get views.
huh?
It sometimes it's hard enough to get one subscriber. If you have one subscriber on YouTube, you blessed.
Child, I'm blessed for the what 1,680 people I got.
Mm-hmm.
God for 'em, all of them don't watch me. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the ones that I do have my loyal ones that come every time, and I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate all y'all for coming. But what's your platform? But like I said, once my platform gets to a place where it's big, like when the new ones come, whoever is mod now will stay mods. I'm not changing no mods. If I ever grow a bigger platform, end up getting a bigger platform, then I'm
The thing
professing.
about getting a bigger platform, Monica, is it happens overnight. Like you're never ready for it because you can do a video and you could do a video and the least video will catch. Trust
Honey,
me, I
I
know.
did one on Tim Norman. That's how I ended up monetized.
See, that's what I'm saying. You just never know because that's how I was. Like, I did that one video, and next thing I know, I go live, and I had 50 people in my live, and my platform just thousands of subscribers. It just went crazy, and I wound up getting monetized like way before I thought. So I'm telling you, Monica, it really like you just never know. You never
Like,
know.
what I'm saying? I thank God that means it was my time. If not, then I just slowly but surely get it. Like I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. Um,
Uh-huh. And I hope you get it.
but I want real genuine people that real supportive. I don't want all that mess. I really have to cut that out.
So are you going to leave this live up or are you going to take it down?
What I'm taking it down for?
Okay, I'm just saying, girl, because YouTube, girl, they see me up here, child. They probably be like, girl, you know how they carry. I'm just
You
saying it,
ain't
girl.
doing nothing wrong though. You ain't
But
said
I'm
nothing.
just saying. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you leave this live up. I'm going to share it with all the girls and everything.
Okay, share it.
My girls, I'm gonna bring my girls over here to look at your live if they, click the link and everything. And I'm gonna share it with the girls in Patreon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna share with all the
But
girls in
you have to
Patreon.
scroll to the end for me for the end part for if they want to hear me and you talk. But you know,
Girl, I'm gonna screenshot it, honey. And because they love to hear me talk. So I'm gonna put it on my community tab and
uh-huh.
I'm gonna put the Patreon. So hopefully, you get some cute views on this video.
Well, I appreciate it. Like I just I hope I
Because
don't get
they get up,
harassed.
girl, and
Huh?
they come up here, girl. They have to watch the first ad. So,
Yeah, it's cool. Like I really don't even put a lot of ads in my videos. I do what I
okay.
do. Um,
But
I
yes,
guess
honey.
I'll be honest, so I don't be having time to do all this editing. I don't have a lot of
Hmm.
time to be putting ads in videos. Like once I work from 7 to 3:30. Once I get off work, I have to immediately go get my kids, go get schoolwork done on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Make sure my kids get work done, and at 5:30 we have to get Jamel ready to go to football practice, and we at football practice from 6 to 7:30. Then we come home, go to bed,
Hmm.
take them back, go to bed. It's a lot. And then all the free time I get is Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday because Saturdays is football game. But see you girls and tell them I appreciate y'all for coming and giving me support.
I send the girls this so they come here and subscribe. Or like, child, they need someone else because they be waiting for me to come on live and stuff. And I be telling them like, I don't know, like people, you can't. I don't know, people black so stuck in their ways.
You like people like what?
They so stuck in their ways.
Yes,
People,
yes. They then when they start giving to you, they expect you to be do it every time they have that expectation for you too. That's why
yeah.
it's so hard for me to take stuff from folks because so much expectations and stuff. That's why I have time I don't take it from nobody. I just get what I get.
Oh,
I know I'm weird, but it just
you ain't weird, girl. You just being real because you are protecting your heart because you don't want to get hurt.
girl, the stuff I went through. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Like that was crazy.
Mm.
Be careful, like I tell you, be careful who you take the money from and cash app you. Some people have
Girl,
expectations.
I know. I keep telling you, I know. The girls had, I know. I know, Miss Day. I know. I
I'm
know.
just because people
I
are.
know, girl. I was out here making coins and stuff, and the girls, it got crazy. I turned that shit away, girl. It just got too crazy. It just got too crazy. Because when I made when I made $800 off of Skunk, Miss Thing, and as soon as she got mad and she got jealous and got everybody to turn on me and everything, it was just a mess. Like, girl, I used that bitch and made my coin.
Doing what you're supposed to
No
do.
shit. And then not to be mean or nothing, but she deserved what I said to her in a way. I don't know, girl. I ain't talking about her. Because I know the girls, when I talk about her, they always share it, honey. They share it, girl. Because you tag her in this child, she'll be going to YouTube reporting shit. So no.
I don't have time for that. Like, let's just keep it pushing.
Um, she got mad and jealous at me. Like, people are so jealous, Monica. She got so jealous. When I made my video about her back in December, like I told y'all, I made $800 off of doing that reaction on her.
It was a nice reaction. Then you did another reaction on somebody else that was putting on the swimsuit that was like,
Joy. Girl, Joy, and then she gave me $25 to be her friend. It was just a mess, girl. But I was making
Joy
money
who?
down,
Joy Amore?
child. Huh?
Joy Amore?
Joy Amore. Joy Amore, Miss Day. Girl, I made a reaction on her, girl, and she went the motherfucking hell off. And me and her got into it, but Joy was very, very respectful. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about her. She was very, very respectful about the situation. She gave me $25. Then she got my channel strike because I wouldn't be her friend. Like, it was just a mess. Like, Joy, honestly, I wish I would have had. I
She's
really don't
what
know.
Joy is the one with the white guy, right?
Yes, and like she wanted me to be
I
nice to
like
her,
her.
be her
I like her. She's sweet.
like let girl. I'm about to finish the situation.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with her. You like her, that's cool. Like, I would tell anybody that like her because she is a decent person. She is not shady. She's not like Skunk. But let me tell you, she went crazy because have very low self esteem. So she lost her mind and saying when I did the reaction on her. Um, but you follow Skunk.
No, I don't.
I'm asking you. I just asked you.
Oh no, I don't. I don't know something about her
Cause girl,
page.
Skunk got girl, them motherfucking girls make Skunk feel like she is the salt of the goddamn earth. And girl, I feel like going over there and punch every single last one of them motherfucking bitches in their face.
Say ugly people need love too, and ugly people, put
Girl, ugly ain't the word for her child. She is her. girl.
But she had
That
a
mother
nice looking dude though. I be that would make
child,
me.
she got a face only a mother can love. And her boyfriend is only with her child. Death is girl, only death is going to separate them. And you got to keep in mind that her boyfriend was just won't no regular boyfriend. That she is his fucking caregiver, okay? And the
Oh
only reason why he is with her is because he don't want to live with his mama,
wow.
okay? So,
I
girl, it's
was
the
like, he
drama for
is so
me.
nice looking and cute and
Girl, he nice looking. That's why the girls went to her channel. That's why she got 40 something thousand subscribers because her boy. And then the girls found out that it was just a gimmick child, and it is what it is. But she
yeah,
got her little.
nice looking. I said, "Oh, to make me I was like, man, now if she could get a nice looking man, I know I can
That's
deserve."
what everybody was saying. That's what everybody was saying. That's what everybody was saying. That's why she got subscribers because people was like, "Bitch, she got a man that look like that, bitch. I got faith in God that He would send me somebody that look better." Because
I wish I could
she look,
high five you.
girl, she looked like hell itself. Okay,
I swear, I don't mean to be shady about it, but I was like, shoot.
girl, everybody was the same way, and people were subscribing to her because people was like, like people was like, "Bitch, she's so goddamn ugly. I just want to see what's gonna happen with her," and they just subscribed and stuff. Like
You know what
it
I'm
was
saying?
just really,
I was like, Lord, forgive me. She ain't the cutest thing in the bunch, but I know everybody deserves some kind of love. Lord, forgive me. But he a nice looking guy. But I said, well, you can't just ask the question why he with her, and then all the truth was exposed. I was like, oh, okay, you know, because I was like, he a
yeah,
nice looking guy. Like, you want her? But then I realized what was wrong with him, and I was like, oh,
he
okay,
handicapped, right?
yeah.
And how many women really want a handicapped man? But he must got a big dick though, because he fucking her, honey, and she happy with it, child. I think he got a big dick.
I don't know. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, big penis go would make you happy, but you know, you got to know how to use it too.
Girl, he know how to use it. She lay her big ass down on that bed and he jump up on top of her and go rub, do what he gotta do. She lay on her stomach and he get on top of her. You know how they do.
Well,
Cause
like I said,
she ain't throwing her legs up in the air.
but one thing about it, some of these nice looking men, they get with somebody like plus size like me. Trisha is dying laughing. Look at Trisha just dying laughing.
Girl.
I mean, she's like, I'm gonna have to go find. Uh, I ain't
Don't
gonna.
say her name, girl, because she don't deserve the recognition. Not say skunk name because she don't deserve it.
She showed up. Cause look, as soon as because I have people that watch back my playbacks, and they be like, "Okay, we watch the playback, Monica," and then they'll go and subscribe to people. Cause they
Girl,
will
them
go.
girls say she's the salt of the earth.
But yeah, but I did say his name though. I did say his name, but she don't really be on his page though.
Child, girl, that's a motherfucking relationship. Only death gonna separate them. They
Well,
ain't gonna never separate.
well, you know what I'm saying. I'm not. In order for me to be your caregiver, I have to. Well, if Toy come back, in order for me to be a caregiver, I have to be your wife. Ain't no way that I'm just gonna sit down and just give someone a place to stay. I'm sorry. It's just like it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me at all. It does not work for me.
I'm here, Monica. I don't know what went on.
Oh, I was just saying, I'd be like if I met a guy and he's disabled, I would want to love him. I wouldn't want to be someone's caregiver unless I'm married to him and I'm happy to him.
But no, she get paid for doing it, child.
Trisha said, "Where's my check?"
She get paid for taking care of that man.
Do she? I thought she was
Yeah,
giving
that's her.
a check.
Girl, that is her rent money, honey. That check that they give her for taking care of him.
So that just pays the rent.
They pay the rent and probably buy a little few things around the house.
See why she came to YouTube then. And she probably get a new cute coin too.
Because he get his disability check. They get that check for him taking care of her, and she get her YouTube money. So they probably get about a cute 3,000 each a month all together.
She got all the subscribers to get all that views. And she probably brings about 3,000. I don't believe that. She probably brings a little bit more to her. Because think
She
about it.
might she might do because she get a lot of cash apps and stuff. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of
and
people
her
are.
people are loyal. Because when her people they came to my page, honey, they was just like I said. I was making $80 a night going live, sometimes 100.
That was cute. Honey.
Mm-hmm.
That was some decent money then.
That was cute. It lasted for a while. It looked cute in my bank account
She
at the
got mad
time.
at you. She got mad at you. And
She
then
got mad. She noticed what was going on and she got mad. And girl, I had people
take her
galore on my
coin.
ministry. Huh?
She didn't want you to take her coin.
Child, it's enough of money out here for everybody.
It surely is. It surely is. I can't wait to get my little $100 threshold I done made this month. It's so sad. Like it's so hard to get like okay, let me ask you this because I know you had a big platform at one time. So when you get like 1,000 views, uh, 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 um, like 1,000 views a day, is that a nice looking check or is it?
Um, Girl, it's just like a $500 check a month
So you really have to get like three, four, 5,000 views a day or
to
more.
really get money, yeah. But if you get like 1,000 views per video, and then if the people watch the whole video, it just depends on how people watch the video too.
Mhm.
Because people were watching my whole videos and stuff, and like that one video I did on Skunk Miss Thing, I made $800, and I mean like because during the holidays they put money on your ads, like them 5 minute videos, and them long videos it's like 2 minutes the ads, and if people watch them whole 5 minute videos, you can make $10 or $5 just for them watching that.
Wow.
Yeah, but only during Christmas time, because during Christmas time they are very, very giving. And some people didn't want to put ads on my channel because I was gay and stuff like that. So but you find, but a lot of people are very, very particular about where they put their ads at and stuff. And YouTube really didn't want to monetize me at one time because they was like, the sponsors really don't want to put their ads on your channel because of your, being gay. It was just a mess, girl, one time. So yeah, they didn't come out and say it, but I knew what it was. If you get what I'm saying, you know how to read between lines.
Yeah, I do. That's crazy.
hmm Because what they kept saying was my content. They kept saying, talking about my content is not going to
Be month
the
out.
sponsors. Yeah, the sponsors are not going to want to put their ads and stuff. Some bullshit. So, but I'm telling you, girl, you just never know. But these people on YouTube, they making money. They're making money, and YouTube produce a lot of millionaires. And if you see somebody, if somebody is making 100,000 views per video, they are a millionaire on YouTube. Just know that. Or if they're making close to 100,000 per video, like let's just excuse me, let's just say somebody making 30,000, they making a cute coin. Let's just be honest. They're getting paid like at least a good $60,000 a year, or maybe more. And then you get your advertiser, like the sponsor videos, because some people like the real big people like the Mesleys and stuff, they only do sponsored videos. And people that only do sponsored videos can make $5,000 just for that one video.
Wow.
2,000. So people love doing the sponsored videos. Like some big people only do sponsored videos. Excuse me, y'all. These pretzels are good. But anyway.
Wow. So wow. I see why, because I know B Love, I know she make a good.
Oh yeah, she's straight millionaire, child.
So these people is able to just sit at home. Do they got to file
Basically,
taxes on this?
yeah, they got to file taxes, child. You know the government want their money. They better have a tax account. Because if they don't have a tax account, their ass going to jail.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to have a tax account on YouTube, child. You got to pay your own taxes. Like me, girl, I filed 1099s. I don't do W no W-2s.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They file a 1099 saying that you are a YouTuber. And
I have to file a 1099 for my Patreon
okay.
because I'm monetized on Patreon and I get paid every month from Patreon. So that's what I have to do up there. But YouTube, I'm not monetized on YouTube no more. They want me to. They send me
Mhm.
the notification, the emails and all that. But I'm not ready for it now. I just don't want it right now.
It'll happen. You'll want it around Christmas time.
I'll do it eventually if I get a video that really hit and start, because I had a video that got, like I told y'all all the time, I had one video that got 3 million views. YouTube owed me $4,000 for that video, $4,000 to $5,000. Girl, YouTube just, I don't know. YouTube haven't been a very pleasant experience for me.
Wow. I hope I do get 1 million or 20. So if you get like 20, I know I had a video like this year that had like maybe 5.5 K. I think I made maybe what, $50?
Yeah, sound about right. It just all depends on how long the people watch your video.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get a million views, that's $2,000 plus more, depending on the kind of video it is.
Wow.
Hmm. So, like I said, my video got 3 million views. So, I'm just saying about $4,000 I would have made, if not more.
That's why these half these for like so like half of these people on YouTube, even if they put one video out a month and they get 1 million views, they're gonna last them for the month. And
Yeah, like some people don't care. Like, girl, the kind of money these people make, child, is unbelievable. They making money like rocket scientists. Look at people like girl, there's one YouTuber, she making about $30,000 a month.
they ain't got to work for nothing.
Don't want to do the news, honey, just like you. She do the news just like you, and
She talking about
I know she making about 20,000. If girl, she making money, and you know who I'm talking about.
who?
I don't like her. Her name start with a T.
Oh, T.S. Madison.
No, I love T.S. Madison. She do like oh yeah, Madison do what you do, but no, I love Madison. Lovely T girl.
I don't know her.
Well, girl, she do just like you, and she been doing it since the beginning of YouTube. Child, she a fucking millionaire. But the thing, I don't like her because she don't like gay people. So why would I like her?
I feel you. So okay. So then I said, how long do you before you even see the fruits of your labor? Like you have to be on here 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Like I say, the black people that you see that's up here, and I'm gonna be honest, Monica, like the black people that is on YouTube, they really, really work their ass off to get to where they at. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. You see some people, some people have thrown them a bone and they caught it and just kept growing with it. But a lot of people, just like the girl I just said, I really like her. Her channel, the way she do her news and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But she really deserved everything she got. I can honestly say, but I don't fuck with her because she is very biased and don't like gay people and this and the other. So I don't fuck with her. Um, but she got a loyal fan base and she been doing this since day one.
So how long you? So she been doing it now, and now she might be got over 1 million subscribers now, don't
She got close to, yeah, I think she got close to 1 million, almost 1 million, because she been doing it for 14 years, Monica. And you got to keep in mind when she was up here, when she started doing this, it wasn't no competition. So a lot of people came to her because there won't nobody else to look at.
she?
Like when they Google stories and stuff, she came up, and that's how she grew, probably.
Now you know what I'm saying? It like I promise you, during the pandemic last year when everybody was sitting in the house, everybody was a YouTuber.
Yeah,
And now people don't quit and everything when they realize that you have to put in the work. I ain't giving up on this though. You know,
YouTube, you have to put the work in, and then keep going. Like I told you, Monica, you never know what video you're gonna do and it's gonna catch. You just don't know.
right.
You're gonna do a video one day, it's gonna catch, and your platform's gonna become more bigger. Like it's just what it is. Like
Yeah. Like I was stuck at the
I was
stage.
gagging. I
Yeah.
was gagging this year when I went live, Miss Thing, and I had 260 people in my live, bitch. I was gagging.
Child, I got last year when I was talking about the Tim Norman stuff, it was like over 500 people. Then I got like oh, and I had another video that go viral. It was about the little girls that was fighting. I got like 20,000 views, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And honey, it was people arguing. That's what I hate. Don't be arguing in the comments, man.
Girl,
God.
they do that in my comments all the time.
And then it was another one about um. Let me see. It was back in. It was another one about this dude that had shot himself. That had got himself shot. I don't even understand how he got himself shot.
Is it a YouTuber?
He wanted to be a YouTuber. I'm finna.
Oh. Was he doing a prank?
Yeah, I had got.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. It was during Super Bowl time that I got that. And
Yeah. You just
that
have to
video,
tag your videos up right.
yeah, 15-year-old girl stabbed to death, and I got 16,000 views, and I made two good views on that video.
Oh,
Um,
you talking about the girl in Ohio that got stabbed?
Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Okay.
Yeah, I think I made like $30, $40 because I know I had got what's it called twice. I had got made my $100 threshold like
Uh-huh.
January and February. Then March, April, and May was a struggle. It seemed like I guess it depends on what I talk about. That was it. It don't.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my kids
But
ain't
yeah.
not yet. Mm.
Mm, mm. Excuse me, y'all. Let me stop, Chalice. Mm, mm.
You need some cheeses.
Yes, girl. You know it.
You been saying, look, I was like, toy back that food sounds so good. Like sometimes you make it sound so good, I just say, let me go get me some because toy don't make it
Mm.
sound so good.
Girl, the girls, I don't know. They come to my channel just to listen to me eat sometimes, I think.
Yeah, you make it
Mm.
sound so good. I be like, Lord. I said, that sounds so good. Like one that time that you had that crab ball, the seafood ball in the back,
Okay.
I was like, oh my God, I gotta go get me some seafood.
But yes, girl. I'm a man. Um, but girl, they is the bomb child. But what time is it's 1:22 here,
Time
child.
to go to bed
Yeah,
myself.
it's time to lay down. It's time to lay down, honey, because it's getting late, girl.
Yeah.
And you got to get up early in the morning, don't you?
I had to get up at like 6 for sure. I had to get the kids ready for
Oh,
school.
girl. See, if I had kids, I'd be so motivated to do so much. Like, life would be so much more, it'd be so much fun, Monica. Enjoy these moments with your children.
I do. You really don't like. I do. I enjoy taking my son to the football games. I enjoy taking him to the movies on Saturdays. Like me and my kids do stuff. Like you remember, I had did a vlog of me and my kids.
Yeah.
We went to a memorial, another park. That's what I'm planning on doing with them next year. But I'm planning on. They want me to take them to Disney World. I'm trying to make this YouTube work. Like if I can really get a good, nice size YouTube check next year, about 6, 7 thousand, I'm going to pay for us to go to Disney World, and I'm going to use all that money to go to Disney World. My kids want to go to Disney.
And make sure when you go to Disney World, you go get you a turkey leg, child, a smoked turkey leg.
From where? Turkey Leg Hut.
No, girl, in Disney, they got them turkey legs, child.
Do that? I didn't know that. I know a lot of
I
people say
seen it on YouTube. I seen it on YouTube, girl.
I'm gonna have to see like, and then like I do want like to take them to see. If we don't go there, I would like to take them to Georgia and let them go to Six Flags over Georgia or something like that. But yeah, my
Girl,
kids want. If we go out of town for an hour, my kids think, "Mommy, do we supposed to stay in a hotel?" I'm like, "Look, we're going right back." But I think Jamel has an away game in Lafayette County in like 3 weeks, so it's about an hour and a half away. I may just get a hotel room so we can just stay overnight, and we got
where at?
It's in Lafayette County.
Okay, I don't know where that's at.
No, it's in Mississippi, but look it up. You'll find out. I live in. You know where I live at.
I know where you live at. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Lee Williams passed away. You ever heard of him, the gospel singer?
Yeah. And I know Elvis too. Yes.
Who?
Elvis.
Oh yeah. You do. Like Lee Williams is from here, and they had his funeral today. It was so beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, they put him away real well. Like, honey, his son, he cuts hair, and him and my barber, that's the man that cut my son hair, are friends, and I have met his son and everything. Humble, very humble spirit.
Oh.
And like I said, you never know. I didn't know that the man was traveling to New York and California. All these people, child, a lot of people met this man. I was like, Jesus. When you famous, when you become famous, you won't believe all the celebrities that know him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ruben Studdard. I was like, look at Ruben. Ruben Studdard.
I'm sure Ruben Studdard knew him.
Look,
He's from down south.
Ruben Studdard lost so much weight.
Oh, he ain't big no more. Oh yeah, he a vegan. He a vegan, girl.
When he became a vegan?
He became a vegan years ago.
I thought he had weight loss surgery.
Girl, they claim he became a vegan, girl, and lost weight. And then you don't really got to do weights and all that. You just got to change the way you eat to lose weight, and that's what they said he did.
Like, I'm trying to change. Like, I drink.
But the thing about it, ain't nothing wrong with getting weight loss surgery. Like, soon as I go lose my weight, girl, I'm gonna go get it, child. It's no tea.
You gonna be serious about it?
Hell yeah.
How much you gonna have to pay?
I don't pay nothing, girl. My insurance pay for it. I got Medicaid.
Girl.
I got Medicaid.
What you waiting on? Because hell, I got to pay thousands.
Because Medicaid paying for. So, you trying to get weight loss surgery too?
I don't know if I want. I know, like, from what people were telling me, they was like, Monica, you really can lose your weight. They was like, you just gotta change the way you eat on that side.
You can lose it, but Monica, to be honest, is you probably need a tool to help you because you have children. You just need a tool to help you because that's what they call it, a tool. And then it's just a tool that's going to help you stop from eating. Like it's just a tool,
Well,
and you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
be
to know how to
honest.
use it.
Like I eat, like we eat out a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like you need a tool to help you. Just it's just like men that's on a construction site. They can build it by hand, but they use tubes to help them to get it done quicker. So that's all weight loss surgery is a tool that's going to help you, because that and
So
you're
you
going to
don't
have
get
to know how to control it.
fuller, so you don't eat all a lot of food.
Yeah, that's all it is. It is a tool, and then the thing about it is you just I feel like you can do it. Like don't be ashamed of it, child. It is what it is. So many people got weight loss surgery, and you can do it. And then the thing about it is where you live at is in Mississippi, y'all don't have Medicaid, like state Medicaid, like Obamacare.
Mhm.
And if you lived in a state that had Obamacare, you wouldn't have to pay for it. But that's it's just crazy, Miss Day. You see what I'm saying? Like so many states down south, like Virginia is the only one, in Kentucky and I think Louisiana is the only states that give their people state Medicaid and they don't have to pay anything. But in the other states, y'all have to pay so much for medical. And it's not right because Obama signed a law to where y'all should not have to pay like how they want y'all to pay. Because at first I was going to have to pay all crazy money, Miss Day. But through the grace of God, when they bought Medicaid here in 2019, child, my balance was 0, 0, 0. I go to the doctor, child, is zero. When I was in the hospital, everything. Like, when you don't have insurance, they so quick to send you a bill and let you know how much everything is. But as soon as you have insurance, they don't even send you no bill. They don't even want to tell you how much nothing is. So I'm telling you, it's just crazy.
Yeah, like
It's
in the South, like you know what I'm saying. They ain't really pushing the mask either. They pushing the vaccination, but they ain't really pushing the mask.
it's just sad. It's just it's just sad. It's just I don't know. And the thing about it is that this vaccine, it's just sad, girl. Like I just don't know what to say about COVID, because it's just killing us so
I just pray
drastically.
that we make it through. I thank God that no one in my family. Well, one of my cousins had it, but she done made it through. She just
Well, I made it through. I was in the hospital, but I'm a long hauler, so I still have, you know, symptoms and stuff. So, but it's life. It's hard, but I'm making it.
good, good.
So, I'm a long hauler. So, if you know what a long hauler is, it ain't nothing good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's all I have to say about that. But once COVID get inside your system and stuff, you fucked up. Like it's just I don't know, it's just crazy.
I don't
So
know.
don't let it get in your system. That's why I'm keep telling you, like, girl, when you out there, make sure your kids have masks on. If I had children, just like how I see Soulful Tea, my child, like, I homeschool my child. I couldn't send my kids to school because I'd be too scared that they're gonna bring it home and gonna kill me, child, because
When
I'm
you're a
fat.
single parent, you had when you were a single parent, you don't have no choice. Child.
Yeah. And a lot of y'all don't have no choice. And it's just crazy. I don't know. It's just so confusing nowadays, honey. It's just, I don't want to know. It's just crazy. Y'all. I just don't have too much to say about COVID because all I know that, this was one of the worst years of my life. So, and COVID got me, honey. And I would have never thought COVID would have got me. But hey, it got me and it almost killed me. If I didn't go to the hospital and get the Redesivir, because the Redesivir is the only thing that's saving people now. I would have been dead because COVID was just keep on multiplying, multiplying, multiplying in my system. So yes, ma'am.
Child, I got to take my last shot. I think I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it this week, sometime this week.
Are you doing a Moderna,
Mm-mm.
a
Like,
Pfizer? Yeah, you doing a good one, Pfizer.
yeah, that's what you got.
I got the Moderna.
How it made you feel?
It made my arm hurt real, real bad.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, well,
I didn't put-
I was just real restless and tired with the first shot of Pfizer. Scared what the second one gonna do, but we'll see.
Pfizer, you know, having side effects is just letting you know that it's working.
Yeah, and
That's all
I'm gonna
side
take my
effects.
flu. Make sure y'all take y'all flu shot, and make sure you get a pneumonia shot.
What's going on with all this stuff that's going on there? All right, I'm trying to figure this out, but I haven't been really up on my COVID knowledge lately. What's going on? People keep on talking about the booster shot.
Yeah, like if you had one back in like April and stuff when it first started came out the shots, they want to give you a booster shot to make sure you don't end up with it, because once it get in your system for a minute of time, it may not be as strong. So they want to give you a booster shot to make sure that you're okay.
What? So what do the booster shot do?
Nothing, just boost your immune system.
Oh, okay, a booster. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so they want us to get a boot. When? So when do they want us to get a?
If that's the one, when did you get your shot? You should be okay, Toy.
I got mine in June.
You okay. You need to
Oh,
just get your flu shot and you need to get a pneumonia shot. You know the pneumonia shot prevents you for 5 years from getting pneumonia.
okay, I didn't know that.
If you guys have not get you a pneumonia shot, you can
Oh
go.
yeah, get the pneumonia shot, people, because if you get the pneumonia shot and you come in contact with the Delta, you won't have it as bad because the Delta Corona is nothing but double pneumonia on top of the common cold inside your system, and it's a horrible motherfucking feeling. When I tell you, excuse me, when I tell you, COVID is one of the most painful illnesses that's out here. Cause I had it, I could not walk from my bedroom to the bathroom. I just laid in the bed, like I just didn't want. You just don't want nothing to drink. You don't want nothing to eat because you know you got to go to the bathroom and you just ain't gonna be able to make it. And it's just the worst. Like I tell anybody, wear your mask, child. This shit is real. And then a lot of people like, girl, I'm not getting no vaccine. Child, if you don't get no vaccine, the life you save should be your own, honey, because that vaccine is saving people's lives a little bit. You better look at T.S. Madison, because you see her situation with her mama. That's how you know the vaccine is working somewhere. Because, child, you right, Monica, get the pneumonia vaccine because if you catch the Delta, it might not kill you, because that double pneumonia ain't no joke, girl. When I
Right.
tell you that shit killed, girl, I don't know, but you could tell you could tell kids and everything. You could tell people, but they not gonna really understand until it happens to them. So
Right. And like I said, the what it is the doctors, like
mhm.
the president, he's requiring anyone that's working that has over 100
Yeah,
work
I heard.
have to get their vaccinated. A lot of people saying they're gonna retire this year because they ain't finna do it. So you retire and you don't get vaccinated, but yeah, it's gonna end up everyone's gonna have to be required to be vaccinated. That's what's gonna end up happening. So go
Yeah,
ahead
yeah.
and knock it out the way.
So I don't know. These people are so ignorant, child. You can't tell some people nothing. And these people always yelling, "Some girl, I don't want to get the vaccine. Everybody that got the vaccine gonna be dead in 7 years." Well, bitch, if you don't get like, girl.
Who said that we're gonna be dead in 7 years if it comes
One
to?
of the girls on my platform, girl, came inside the chat and was telling the girls if you don't get the vac if you get the vaccine in 7 years, you're gonna be dead. And it's like, girl, if you don't get the vaccine and you wind up with COVID, you're gonna die anyway. So, but child, I don't know. Like, everybody come up with their own little, you
Next year
know,
will be a thing of the past. Watch this COVID crap.
huh?
I said probably in the next 2, 3 years it's gonna be a thing of the past.
That's what they thought from the beginning, girl. Like a lot of people thought, okay, COVID is just going to, pass. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I honestly think COVID here for a while. COVID ain't. It's not going to get right for a long time. Like I honestly believe, But I would want to what you said to be true. But my mind is telling me that, girl, before we even begin to get back to normal, it would be 5 years because you got to keep in mind, girl, we got a vaccine and they still want us to wear masks.
Yeah.
So it's something that ain't going wrong on right. And you have people that's out here that's not wearing masks. It's just a mess. Like I just,
People out here that will cough in your face just to be low down. And
yeah, like I just don't get it, child. And then the teachers are going to school with COVID, giving it to the whole classroom, and
that's too much.
so yes, ma'am.
That's just too much.
But anyway, I'm about to get ready to go, Miss Monica, because
Me
I'm
too.
getting tired. And it's getting late, girl. You got to get up early in the morning with them churn,
I know.
honey.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you, Toy.
You
For
just like good conversation, Monica. I know.
yes, I do, and I stay
Yeah.
up for
But
that.
anyway, I'll talk to you later, sweetheart.
All right.
Smooches.
Thank y'all.
All
Thanks.
right.
Thank you guys for watching.